All right, and we are live here on YouTube for the Pennzoil 400 here. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. All right, let's see. Just getting this all set up. All right, so welcome on in again. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. We currently have yesterday's leaderboard up there. So I can get this switched around. All right, so drivers are not in their cars yet. We are a little bit later than I wanted to be. I wanted to be on at about 20 past, but ultimately was not able to be here. So we are here though now, and we are ready to go. So let's get signed into my main account so I can manage my fantasy team, and we will be set and ready for this one. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and make sure we also get it posted across on Facebook and the likes. Again, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. But all right, so let's see. Let's swap out Kyle Larson with Tyler Reddick. They're basically the same person at this track, and then let's swap out. Trying not to put Mike McDowell in my lineup. Oh, Ross is pretty good here. All right, so there we go. We are all set and ready for this one. Again, welcome on in. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. All right, so they're doing the Invocation. Again, we are getting ready for this one. I've got my Spire Motorsports stuff to support pole sitter Mike McDowell, and we are ready to go. I'm so glad I finally got this stuff. I'm so glad I finally got my Mike McDowell stuff because it took forever. All right, so there we go. Again, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. And while we've got a minute, I'm going to try and set up my other fantasy lineups in my other leagues too. I just don't prioritize them. I try and prioritize the one that link is in the chat if you guys do want to join our community fantasy league. We're a few weeks in, but hey, you can always jump in there. Maybe try and make a playoff push. Push for the playoffs. So why did we not? I clicked on it. There we go. That is Xfinity. Why are we getting the Xfinity Series leaderboard if I'm clicking on the Cup Series stuff? Alright, so there we go. We are just chilling out here. They're doing the national anthem. Alright, so yeah, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Okay, so that... I just gotta sync these up. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, we got that pretty well synced up. Alright, so they're doing an IndyCar ad. For whatever reason, yeah, it was pretty sure I didn't make a pick on that. For my final pick on my main roster. There we go, got that. Alright, so we are here, we are ready. Hopefully you guys are too. And here we go. We got ourselves the Cup Series race coming up. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just chilling out here. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, so there we go. Michael McDowell climbing into his pole-sitting race car. Let's go. So they're all climbing into the cars, and we will be getting the command to start the engines here shortly. Alright, so there we go. Back to, yep, here we go. This is our first normal 1.5 miler track. First of 7 races on this style of track this year. So again, it should be nice to get back to some of the normal stuff. Kyle Busch winning, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Live leaderboard for Vegas Cup race. Come on. There we go. That's Cup. Alright, so there we go. We are set and ready for this one. Alright, so they got their normal booth. We got Mike Joy, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer. Should be good. Oh, please don't be doing this stupid thing where it, won't let me hide away the leaders. Okay, telemetry. Nope, it's gonna let me. There we go. Yeah, we got it. There we go. Nope, and misaligned again. Alright, so there we go. Engines are fired. We are ready to go racing. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are just chilling out here getting ready for this one. Hopefully you guys are too. Got one more lineup to set, and then I will be all here and ready for it. Alright, so there we go. Alright, and we are set up and ready for this one. Welcome on in. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so there, commercial break. We are chilling out, getting ready for this one. We got Michael McDowell, the pole sitter. We got ourselves, got our Cindric, Kyle Busch, and Eric Jones, the top five. This top five is a little bit weird. Once again, we might be in for a very good season here if we do see a little bit of a rotation of drivers here. Because last week at Phoenix, we saw some interesting drivers taking the top couple of spots, at least in qualifying. Alright, so there we go. So they're going to be rolling out for pre-race. I'm going to go ahead and run and grab some stuff, and I will be right back, guys. are here and ready for this one. Welcome on in. I saw them doing the starting grid, so we are back though. And we will not miss a moment of the action. We get ready for this one. Alright, so there we go. And of course, I'll go ahead and put up this massive thing. And I recenter the graphic once again. There we go. Alright, so we are. I also grabbed an extra phone cord so that we will be able to plug some more stuff in. And we are getting ready to go. Alright, so there we go. We are set up. So again, this top 10 is a pretty interesting one. We do have 3 of the 4 Hendrick cars up there. We got 3 of the 4 Penske cars, if you count Josh Berry and the Wood Brothers machine up there in the top 10. But then the rest of the top 10 kind of scattered. Again, you got Mike McDowell on pole. You got Kyle Busch, the only RCR car up there. You got Legacy Motor Club and Eric Jones represented in the top 5. You've got Zane Smith and Frontrunner Motorsports in the top 10. Chris Buescher just outside that top 10. He will start 11th. Be a pretty good one. So there we go. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so yeah, Ryan Preece and Chris Buescher, those guys will be outside and inside of row number 6. Row 7, we got Christopher Bell, the 3-time winner, going to the rear of the field. Unapproved adjustment for Christopher Bell. Tyler Reddick sharing row 7. Well, I guess now sharing a row with nobody, but 3 races in a row. Circuit of the Americas, Phoenix, and Atlanta race winner Christopher Bell. So far, he's been able to three-peat, so the question is, can he get a 4th? The last time we saw a driver get 4 in a row, I believe it was Jimmy Johnson, which was a long time ago. One of Jimmy's, I think, championship runs back in like 2010, I think. Was the last time we saw a 4-race winner, or a 4-race win streak, so 4th driver to win, 4th driver in history to win 3 of the first 4 races, which, again, as a start to a season is insane. That he was able to go ahead and get that one, and again, Ryan Blaney down there actually helping his team with some adjustments here, as they didn't even get a chance to put in a time due to some issues on the car, so that was not great, but hopefully he's got them figured out and we'll be able to start 36th, and we'll hopefully get a chance to watch him come through the field, which should be a good one. Alright, so there we go. They're talking about how this diffuser works with getting rid of the air, trying to eliminate the dirty air problem, which is always kind of a problem with these cars. What if they did an underspoiler? That'd be just a theory here. If especially at some of the big tracks where top speed has kind of been the problem of you can't have the cars getting too fast, like at Daytona and Talladega. What if they did an underbody spoiler on the underside, trying to create drag on the bottom side of the car? Might create might be able to a way to try and make micro adjustments with the amount of drag without needing a giant spoiler on the rear end of the car that just looks hit or miss, and performance-wise, clearly hasn't helped with keeping cars on the ground. So, just kind of something I was just thinking about seeing them walking through the how the diffuser on the back works. Alright, so there we go. Weather. 63 degrees. Track temp is at 78, so not bad. 11-mile-an-hour winds. We'll have to keep an eye on that down the back straightaway because we've seen at tracks like Kansas, sometimes that wind creates some really gnarly conditions down the back straightaway. 80 laps, 85 laps the first two stages, and then 102 lap final stage to the checkered flag. 60 to 64 lap fuel window means that there will be green flag stops in all three stages, assuming no yellow flags fly. Pit road speed of 45 miles an hour. All right, we are set and ready. All right, so there we go. Yeah, Kyle Busch's team not wanting to hear any down in the dumps negativity from Kyle Busch, which if you've ever listened to Kyle Busch on the radio, it is almost exclude on the NASCAR radios. It's almost entirely negativity. But here we go. Green, green, green. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway here. Again, 267 laps ahead of us, and Mike McDowell leads them to the green flag. Logano on that inside, though, going to try and take it away from him. Kyle Busch, come on. Kyle Busch to the back bumper of Mike McDowell. You got two Penske's on the bottom, though. No help behind Logano, though, and this is really kind of starting to look a lot like that truck finish in the Atlanta truck race where Kyle Busch was drag racing it out with Stuart Friesen. Kyle Busch did come away with a win there. Mike McDowell leads lap one here. As they're coming back around down the back straightaway, it certainly is an interesting one as they're racing it. Basically lockstep at the front of the field here. Odds to win the race. You've got Larson is the odds-on favorite. Byron Bell not far behind there. Then you've got Reddick also in the 700s on odds to win. But there we go. Logano is able to clear Michael McDowell, and he can now start to kind of block wherever McDowell goes. Try and slap the dirty air in front of McDowell that we do know still exists, even though this car has done an admirable job to try and disprove it. But here we go. Kyle Busch already losing a couple of spots here. He's already dropped to 6th place here. That's not great. As the two Hendrick cars of Bowman and Byron have absolutely been storming to the front of the field here. William Byron, one win at Vegas so far in his career, and he's got a 50% top 10 percentage here at the track. Curious to see if he'll improve or disprove, or if he'll improve on that today, or if he'll finish outside the top 10. Again, Larson also has fallen outside the top 10. A little bit surprising there as Tyler Reddick is moving his way to the front of the field. Alright, so there we go. Again, we're just kind of keeping an eye on everything. SVG starting in the mid-20s as well. Christopher Bell already up 28 spots from the start of the race. So that's pretty good. Alright, so there we go again. Everything's getting nice and settled in here. McDowell currently in a Penske sandwich between Logano and Cindric here. So far, your biggest movers, Blaney up 9 spots on the start of the race. Bubba Wallace up 8. Dillon up another 6. I'm going to say some good big movers here. And again, Bell continuing to pass them as he goes by Stenhouse. Now in behind Gilliland, going to be looking for that pass here down into turn number 1. But Riley Herbst making his debut at his home track here in the NASCAR Cup Series. Yeah, I'm gonna say hopefully he's gonna have a pretty good rookie year. Although I don't have a lot of confidence in this year's NASCAR rookie class. Alright, Alright, so there we go. Alright, don't, as a race strategy moves, move the groove around, yep. As I split all 3 stages in half. Okay, so we're expecting that the stages will get split 40, 45. We get split up around lap 40, 45. We'll have to wait and see. I'm curious if we might see some drivers maybe try and make some early pit stops here. And don't get too aggressive with the air pressure. Okay. And Reddick slipped back to 12th place after a really good run, a good surge early. Dropped back about 3 spots now, which is just weird. And again, the fact that I'm going to say a lot of moving up and down the track here, but as of right now, Logano into turn 1, he's starting to pull away just a little bit from McDowell. Currently about a half second between the two of them. That last time by, McDowell was slower by about a tenth of a second or so, but again, Logano being able to keep that speed going. We've got ourselves a race on hand. Alright, so there we go. We are at commercial break. Don't you worry, we'll keep updating you guys if anything ends up happening. Let's go ahead and close out of a couple of these tabs that I don't need at the moment. Alright, I'm also going to go grab... Going through a ton of water here. I'm going to see if I can grab a second water here. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got that all set up. We are ready to go. Alright. Welcome on in again. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, feel free to drop me a prediction of who you guys think is going to win. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion as to who you guys think is going to win this one. Of course, this being our first of 7 standard mile and a half races, is going to be an interesting one as to where we end up seeing everything start to go here a little bit. Alright, so there we go. They're coming back from commercial break. We should be set up for this one as well. Alright, here we go. Again, Logano has now stretched that lead to almost a full second here, and Austin Cindric, the other Penske driver, getting to the inside, gonna try and see if he can also pass up, see if he can pass Mike McDowell there in the number 71 car, and he will clear him off the corner. They're doing a piece here on, again, Mike McDowell and his crew chief, Travis Peterson, getting the pit crew and everybody ready for this one, because, again, this is a very fast car. And if we can keep the track position, I think Mike McDowell has a really good shot to have a top 10 day here, possibly a shot at the win at the end of the day if he can keep himself in position, and we get a late restart the way we did last week. So there we go. Yeah, we got 9 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that's popping in here. There's Ryan Blaney going by Chris Buescher. Oh my gosh. Where? Oh no, Buescher's fallen quite a bit. I thought, because Buescher was supposed to be. Wasn't Buescher scheduled to be starting like 11th, and he's already dropped to 20th? There we go. Ryan Blaney now up into the top 20. He just broke his way to 20th here. In 17 laps, he has made his way from 36th to 20th. That is an insane amount of moving through the field here. No other driver is up more than 7 spots. Bubba Wallace at 7 spots is the next highest mover. Blaney has done nearly 10 more passes than Bubba Wallace has had for position, which is just, again, insanity. But yeah, here we go. 20 laps in, again, starting to settle in here. Mike McDowell now under fire here from William Byron. Byron going to take this spot. Again, just don't lose too many spots is going to be the biggest key for Michael McDowell here. Yeah, stay close, stay in the fight here. It is a long day. You do not want to be going ahead and essentially hurting your chance to win here this early in the show. There we go. We got Chase Elliott versus Bubba Wallace. They're battling it back and forth here for position. Not sure what position that battle is for. There we go. Bowman just passed McDowell too. Come on. Mike McDowell dropping it like a rock here. He's dropped to 5th now. He's going to be, it's now going to be Kyle Busch is going to be the next one to try and pass him. All right, so Bubba Wallace, that pass was for 13th by Chase Elliott. So again, Joe Logano's led every lap other than the first one here. Mike McDowell leading that very first, the all-important first lap. Definitely one that you want to try and lead if you started first and sat on the pole position. But again, I didn't expect a ton of speed, but it's kind of one of those things where you kind of just hope that maybe you're able to get out in front of the field and just clog the entire field. But so far, that has not happened. And there we go. Chase Elliott passing Zane Smith for the 10th position. There we go. Zane Smith, best finish was last year at Nashville when he came up second to Joey Logano in the 6 overtime finish that we had. Went to 6 overtimes, which I still find hard to believe with just how many overtimes it was. Alright, so there we go again. Ryan Blaney, he's still marching his way to the front of the field, but now he's gotten to Denny Hamlin. That's going to be a hard one. Denny Hamlin's not just going to lay over for you because you're Ryan Blaney. I'm going to say that I don't think Denny Hamlin moves over for much of anybody at this point. Alright, so there we go. And they go to another full screen commercial break. Yay. Alright, so we got yet another commercial break where we won't know a single thing that's going on the track outside of watching the leaderboard. Again, that's something I think the CW does very well, is that they don't do a lot of full screen commercial breaks. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, right now we've got ourselves a pretty good race going on again. Cindric's only half a second behind, and Cindric actually running a little bit faster than his teammate the last lap by. We'll keep an eye and see if that continues to be a trend, that maybe we can see Cindric being a little bit faster than Logano. Of course, the Pennzoil car winning the Pennzoil 400 has been a joke for a while, and obviously I believe Logano's won it once or twice, but... Alright, so there we go. We got 11 people hanging out in chat. Yeah, we are currently under commercial break here. But yeah, here we go. Austin Cindric all over the back bumper of Logano here. Only, about a tenth of a second behind. It's going to be a good one. We got teammate on teammate here at the front. Cindric was 0.2 of a second faster that last lap than his teammate Logano, which is, again, insane that they're keeping up this kind of pace. Yeah, so there we go. And but Cindric with a much slower lap that time by nearly half a second slower than Logano. That is not good. We're going to get some putty tat up here. Come on. Nope. He is going to go settle down on his little bag underneath the desk. Alright, so yeah, we are just chilling out here. Thank you guys for everybody that has decided to spend a portion of your day here with us. We are currently sitting 60 subscribers away. Let's see. McDowell bring better tires to the track this week. Well, he hasn't blown a tire yet, but he has dropped all the way to 5th place. And oh no! Are you kidding me? Ryan Blaney. Oh, he let a group of them onto pit road early here. I thought Blaney was on pit road due to an issue from how early it is, but he has dragged most of the field, and here comes race leader Joey Logano to the pit road as well. All right, well, I guess, again, there is one thing. Blaney has been fast enough to warrant drawing all the other drivers to the pit lane. Gizmo, you want to come see the people? All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got some putty tat on stream. So there we go. Larson coming in for fresh tires as well. And here comes Cindric down pit road. Cindric, Bowman, Byron, McDowell. Oh, we got a loose tire and caution flag flies! The caution flag flies as a tire has gone away. Whose tire is it? Looks like it might be Austin. No, they're not sure who. They were... Oh, and there's the culprit, Chase Briscoe. No. You're not going on the side of the chair there. But yeah, Chase Briscoe losing a rear wheel off of the number 19 car, bringing out the caution flag and giving Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Reddick, and Barry a massive advantage over the drivers who had just come to pit road. Mike McDowell, one of the better drivers to have come to pit road here, because he actually manages to maintain a top 15 standing here. And I don't see Joey Logano in the top 20 at all, which is perfectly fine with me. So there we go. Again, the caution flag is out. And there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's Briscoe back on pit road, getting the 4th tire put back on, and oh, come on, are you kidding me? The Joe Gibbs pit crew, I know that, sorry, that's a replay of them waving to their team after the original loose wheel. Okay, that's a little bit better. I thought they had left that wheel loose again, because if you're coming back in for a second round because you left the wheel loose the last time, the one thing you better not do is leave the wheel loose again. So there we go. There's them putting the wheel on for real this time. And yeah, they are, again, plenty of time. You better have gotten it tight. It's loose again. Again, somebody better be getting hit with a wrench. But yeah, again, Kyle Busch, Elliott, Reddick, some of the drivers who had not come to pit road yet. In fact, let's see who was the first driver to actually hit pit road, and are any of them on the lead lap here? But yeah, again, that is a gut punch there for Chase Briscoe, a driver who I think was hoping that this could be a good day for him here. Alright, let's see. First driver. Okay, so William Byron in 13th is the first driver who pitted for tires. Michael McDowell, Eric Jones also came to pit road. Austin Cindric in 20th. Bowman in 21st. Logano 22nd. Larson 23rd, one lap down. Oh, man, there is going to be such an opportunity here for a lot of these guys who stayed out. This is going to be an interesting one. I cannot wait to see what this ends up producing here. All right, so here we go. Here comes all the drivers who have not pit yet. So again, a lot of those drivers who came to pit road, they'll be able to take the waiver and get back on the lead lap here. But again, the ones who they'll still have to start tail into the field if they take the waiver around here versus all the drivers who were able to stay on the lead lap. And only Ryan Blaney and Chase Briscoe have lost 2 laps. And, oh, man, Blaney losing 2 laps, that's going to be a killer. Because he did come to pit road, and he was the first one on pit road. But he ends up 2 laps off the pace, which means he can take the way around and get one of them back, but he's still going to be 1 lap down no matter what happened. And there we go. Here comes everybody off pit road. Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Reddick, Holden serve. Balboas gaining a spot. Josh Berry losing 1. Christopher Bell gaining 1 as well. And we are set and ready for this one. So again, what a devastating set of circumstances there for the driver of the 19 car. Oh, man, I still can't believe that. So there we go. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, if you guys are, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. We are climbing our way right towards that big 3,000 number. We are sitting 60 subscribers away. Again, goal is to try and hit 3K by the end of March. Don't know if it's possible. Certainly would not be possible without you guys. So, again, I thank each and every one of you guys for being here. And Austin Cindric and Joey Logano have elevated themselves to the front of the field. Did Byron and McDowell come back down pit road? Let's see. Yeah, Michael McDowell. Yeah, he came back down pit road. No, why did you come back down pit road? You were on pit road like 3 laps ago, unless you did a pass through on pit road because you were not sure if you got to pit road before the light came on, which at least I would understand that reasoning. Alright, well, there we go. Chilling out. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Are you kidding me? Michael McDowell and Justin Haley having trouble with their driver coolant systems. Come on, can we get a break here? I mean, it's not any kind of issue that they can, that they're gonna try and fix in the pits, but any kind of thing like that that's gonna hurt McDowell's day is just irritating. It's like, come on. 1 week without an issue, and they're showing what ended up happening that left the tire loose here. So, again, I will say this is one thing I absolutely like about Fox's visual is that they will actually show you exactly what happened, and you'll have a decent idea, assuming that you see the actual idea. Oh, I just realized the thumbnail's wrong. I forgot to swap the Cup Series and Xfinity Series logos. Oh, whoops. Maybe I can get that fixed and updated. It's not going to be updated in time for to really fix the problem, but here we go. And here comes Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin, pit road penalty. Denny Hamlin, too fast entering. Oh no, Denny. So Denny Hamlin speeding on pit road. Kyle Busch coming back. Kyle Busch too fast entering as well. And Kyle Busch will have to drop to the tail end of the field. Come on. Are you kidding me? So yeah, let's get the logo swapped here. Again, that was just a stupid mistake on my part because I was trying to rush to get it done so that we could get the stream going. Boom. Alright, so there we go. Let's go ahead and get the thumbnail fixed. I'm also, again, I'm my own thumbnail guy, so again, it's just one of those things. I was running behind schedule. Because, yep, card show kept me there basically all the way up until 2 o'clock. Alright, thumbnail should be updated. We should be all good. And here we go. Green flag is out. We are back to racing here. And let's see, 40 laps to go. We are right at the halfway point in stage number 1. So stage 1, we got ourselves a pretty good restart here. Cindric, Bowman out in front of the field. Logano a little bit further back here. Alright, so again, we are just chilling out here. Let's see. So, active top 10 streaks on 1.5 tracks. Alex Bowman and Denny Hamlin at 5 so far is the record right now for active top 10 streaks at 1.5 tracks. So it's not bad. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. 39 laps to go. Again, they are going to be taking the time is going to be taking. Ooh, it looked like Bubba trying to get in line behind Chase Elliott and misaligned that one just a little bit and was not able to sneak in behind. But now he's going to almost be able to clear. Yes, he is going to be able to clear. He jumps up in front of Chase Elliott, and Bubba Wallace will clear Chase Elliott here for the minute. So there we go. Again, we are seeing 3 wide racing here. Cindric, Bowman, Bubba Wallace for the lead. And I say, we're going to see a 3-way duel for the lead here. We got Bowman, we got Bubba, we got Cindric. And I say, 3 very fast cars, all going to be trying to go ahead and make the rounds. Alright, so there we go. Cindric starting to find his rhythm. After a lap or two here, Cindric gets in his groove, and he's starting to click off some pretty good lap times here. Hey, Braden, how's it going? Are they going to wreck? Again, I don't know. Again, we just had a restart after a loose wheel during a round of pit stops brought out the caution flag for the first time tonight. Here we go again. Cindric, he's ever so slightly faster than Bowman here. He's up to 0.3 of a second between the two of them, and Chase Elliott getting by Bubba Wallace there. That's going to continue to try and the Hendrick car is making some progress here. But yeah, again, the pit stops definitely did not provide some. The fact that Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch both ended up getting dinged with speeding penalties was a bummer, because Hamlin was making his way through the field. Kyle Busch, he was at the front of the field and could have potentially had and actually it was one of those drivers who got lucky with when the timing of the caution happened, that he was going to be near the front of the field. So there we go. Again, Chase Elliott up to the third position. Good one there. Who's my favorite to win? My personal pick, over in the Lap Down podcast that I'm a part of, and in fact, starting this week, I will be the host of it, at least on temporary duty while our normal host is away. My pick was Alex Bowman. I didn't get a very early pick. I think I was like the 9th person to pick. So a lot of the typical favorites like Logano and Christopher Bell, who are some of my go-tos, especially for this track. Those would have been my top two usually, but Bowman was who was left available for me, so Bowman was my pick for the win, and right now that's not looking too bad. Alex Bowman up into the second position here. Joe Logano to the bottom here, trying to hold off Josh Berry. And Josh Berry now has AJ Allmendinger all over his back bumper, and that's the hard thing, to make a pass when you're the car kind of in that middle zone there. Trying to make the pass in that middle zone, you're going to be attempting to pass somebody, but if it doesn't work, it will bite you back, as you will end up losing a spot to them. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. And there we go. Tyler Reddick all the way against the... there we go. There's Tyler Reddick at the high roller stable going all the way to the top of the racetrack, trying to make up some ground here as he has made his way all the way to 9th. Good job on Reddick. Up into the top 10. Hopefully he'll be able to maintain that. Then we got Larson, Bell. So Bell not far off from a potential shot at a 4th win. Certainly wouldn't rule it out, but it would be impressive if he's able to hold on for this one. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. up into the top 15. Not bad there. Stage wins at Las Vegas all time. It is 12 to Hendrick, 5 Penske, and 4 of them for Joe Gibbs Racing. That is a lot of stage wins for Hendrick Motorsports here. Gibbs would have a lot more if they had credit for the Front Row Motorsports ones, not Front Row, but Furniture Row Furniture Row Racing ones from back when they supplied basically everything for Furniture Row Racing's run, but yep, nope, they go to commercial break, and we are set up and ready for this one. Alright, well, we got ourselves a pretty good day of racing ahead of us. Let's go ahead and clean up a little bit around here. Alright, so there we go. Just picking up a little bit around. We are under commercial break, so you're not, well, we're all, if anyone's missing anything, we're all missing it, so. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Alright, let's see. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Let's just look up and down the leaderboard. Okay, so again, the last couple of laps, Bowman actually a little bit faster that last lap by than Cindric. Although Cindric does have nearly a full lap, or not a full lap, but a full... That's almost a full second lead over Bowman. Again, Josh Berry has gotten ahead of Logano there. He finally did make that pass happen without getting passed by AJ Allmendinger. So again, those three are still in a very clumped together group here. Alright, so there we go. Let's see. So in terms of lead lap drivers, everybody's on the lead lap down to 33rd spot. Blaney and Hamlin still 1 lap down. Briscoe is 4 laps down. Looks like he might be out of this one. Alright, well, there we go. Again, Michael McDowell stuck in 19th place. Come on, man. It was going so well. Larson's been on the move the last couple of laps here as he goes by Tyler Reddick here as they come back from commercial break. 22 laps to go. 21 as they cross the line. And again, Cindric has actually extended it over Bowman. As that last lap by... that last lap by Bowman was faster. Okay, Cindric must be just faster on every lap I don't check it. So... maybe if I constantly check it, we will see Bowman be able to reel back in Cindric here. But yeah, here we go. Coming to the line, it will be... Alright, and Bowman's previous lap was faster. Let's see. What about this most recent one when they come back around to complete this lap? Yeah, again, looks like Bowman faster, so... again, Bowman might have more raw speed, but if he can't get to the Spire Motorsports team or beyond them, it's going to be very tough here. Are I gonna watch every race of the season? Planning on it every race except for I will not be around for the. So the one caveat to that is I will not be home for the Texas race weekend, so. Odds are I will not be doing any kind of content for that race. Got a side project that I'm going to be busy with that weekend. And then we've got and then the 2 races I will actually be at, I will attempt to stream from the track, but especially at New Hampshire, cell reception is usually fairly spotty, so we'll see. Bristol, I was able to stream the entire time there last year, so hoping to be able to do that again this year. So, again, pretty much every single race. So, here we go. Denny Hamlin's still in 35th, 1 lap down. Trying to make something out of it. But, again, you can't make any kind of ground back up without unlapping yourself, which is a very tough thing to do naturally. There we go. Yeah, Hamlin, Bowman, and Bell, the 3 drivers all having 5 active top 10 streaks at mile and a half, which is pretty good. It's not even a full year's worth of mile and a half, but so they didn't finish top 10 at every mile and a half last year, which is actually very ironic there. Larson up 15 spots since the caution flag. Kyle Busch up 10 spots. Suarez up 8. Buescher up 7. Chastain up 7. So everybody's making some moves here. But again, with only 16 laps to go in the stages, I don't know if it'll be enough. we go. Running yellow. Sided. We should be all good to go. Alright, Riley Herbst. Yeah, Riley Herbst is actually running pretty well here, but here comes Kyle Busch, the other another Vegas native here, trying to pass Riley Herbst. There we go. Kyle Busch has the spot. Looks like he's not going to be able to get there. Riley Herbst just close enough on that outside edge. There we go. Alright, so there we go, there we go. We are chilling here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, well, we are just chilling. Watching this one, they did go to a side-by-side commercial here, considering we're 14 laps from the end of the stage. Hopefully this is the last commercial break before the end of the stage, because if they go to another one, that will be insane. But again, Barry managing to hang on to a top 5 spot throughout this, and Bowman has caught the back bumper of Austin Cindric. Let's go! To the inside goes Bowman here. Here we go. Alex Bowman versus the 2 of Austin Cindric. Let's go. Get ready for this one. Come on. Come back from commercial break already. All right. Bowman. All right. They're lapping one of the Rick Ware cars. I believe that is Cody Ware in the Rick Ware number 15 car. Or is that the 51? Ow! Sorry, you didn't even know you were still down there. Just stretching my foot out and got clawed. But yeah, here we go again. The 20 of the 20 of Bell trying to make a run here. We got about 10 laps to go in this one. Should be good. Alright, so here we go. 10 laps to go. Bowman, he is trying to find a way around Cindric. Please don't do it until we're back from the side-by-side here. Hopefully, though, because this is a NASCAR commercial, hopefully this is the last ad before we're back, and then we can at least get the Final 10 commercial free. So there we go. Triple header weekend at Talladega. That should be fun. I believe I'll be streaming 2 of those 3 races because I'm assuming the ARCA race is at like noon. So here we go. 9 laps to go. Bowman still hanging on just behind there. It looks like, is that Ty Gibbs going a lap down? Come on, man. Ty Gibbs is having a really rough sophomore season already. Or sorry, junior season. His sophomore slump is continuing into his junior season here. And yeah, that is Ty Gibbs going a lap down. So here we go. 8 laps to go. 8 more times around here. The question is, can Bowman find a way around Cindric here? 35 laps led on on this mile and a half so far today. In his career, the prior 23 mile and a half races that he's run in his career, a total of 9 laps led. So definitely seems like Cindric might be finally coming into his own. Maybe this will be the turning point for Cindric, but as of right now, Alex Bowman still just kind of struggling to hang on there. Christopher Bell, the only jewel in the Joe Gibbs Racing cabinet today. Obviously, Briscoe losing a wheel, that wasn't really of his own doing. The speeding penalty for Denny Hamlin absolutely was a problem. And then we had the Ty Gibbs, who we just talked about, who went a lap down. So there we go. Bo Wallace currently sitting in the 4th position. He's making some pretty good progress through the field, though. say he's going to be fighting with Kyle Larson. And I tend to remember at least one instance of those two racing each other at this track that didn't exactly go as planned. So hopefully this race does not end up worse than that one, because that one ended up being an intentional right hook, which actually started the whole suspension thing there as to what kind of right hooks end up being justifiable for a penalty versus which ones aren't, which we're still talking about here. So here we go again. Alex Bowman right around the top of the racetrack, trying to find any kind of speed he can milk out of this car, but it seems like maybe the long run car here for Bowman starting to fade just a little bit here, as Bowman 2.5 tenths slower that last time by than Austin Cindric. I think Cindric might be fading here. So Larson has 13 wins in the next gen car. Bell at 11 already, and could potentially be adding to that this weekend and next, with 2 more tracks that are fairly good for him. And then William Byron only 1 win behind him in terms of the next gen era for Kyle Larson. So here we go. There's 9th place Hocevar fighting with 10th place Tyler Reddick here. 3 laps to go. 3 more times around. And here we go again. Cindric has just found whatever that speed is. He's been able to maintain it. Meanwhile, Alex Bowman, it definitely does not look like he has maintained his kind of speed. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so again, Cindric, Bowman, Elliott, the top 3 here. 2 laps to go. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go in the stage. And Cindric is just going to have no competition or contest here for the end of the stage. And unless Cindric has an issue here, he will win the stage. Bowman in second here. He is struggling to keep up. He's been struggling to keep up for the last 5 to 10 laps. Chase Elliott currently sitting in the 3rd position. 4th is Bubba Wallace. 5th, Kyle Larson. AJ Allmendinger, Logano, Barry, Hocevar, and Bell, the top 10. And here we go. Stage winner is going to be Austin Cindric. There we go. Again, Cindric, Bowman, Elliott, Bubba Wallace, Larson, the top 5. Allmendinger, Logano, Barry, Hocevar, and Christopher Bell sneaks into the top 10. Oh, no. Tyler Reddick gets snubbed from the top 10, and he ends up missing out on the points as he finishes in the 11th position. So there we go. All right, welcome on in, though. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. All right. Nope. I will be right back, guys. You. Do. Alright, so there we go. We are back. We got this all set up and we are ready to go. Yeah, we should be, we're currently at a commercial break here and caution flag, so you are not missing anything. And we will be getting ready for this one. Alright, so there we go. Just gotta plug this in real quick. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are just chilling out here. Alright, they're coming back from commercial break. We are getting ready again. Stage 2 is just about to begin. We have got 85 laps in stage 2. Again, we're expecting that the pit stop cycle, similar to last time, should be starting around about the halfway point on the stage. So, again, we're curious to see where everybody kind of comes out here, as everybody's going to get a chance to basically level off here in the stage. Bowman did lead 2 laps in the middle of all that, but this stage was heavily owned by Team Penske. Cindric and Logano combining to lead 77 of the 80 laps. Meanwhile, guys like Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, and Michael McDowell led to combine to lead a very small amount. But here we go. Everybody coming down pit road. Cindric leads them all onto pit road, and let's see what we got. Alright, so here we go. We got Chase Elliott coming into the pits, getting 4 tires and fuel. Hopefully no issues there. Obviously, we did see Chase Briscoe with a tire issue earlier. Again, hoping for no tire issues here. Cindric and Bowman have now found their spots. Here comes Kyle Larson leaving his pit stall after a lightning quick stop here. Of course, Chase Elliott and Larson's pit stops happening a little bit further up pit road today. And coming out with winning the race off pit road, it is going to be Chase Elliott coming out with the lead. Bubba Wallace also up 2 spots here. Cindric down 2 spots. Bowman losing 3 spots here as Kyle Larson comes out in the 4th position. And again, stage 1 winner was Austin Cindric. And again, though, we got Chase Elliott, who will be the leader on the restart in just a few moments. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so they're going to a commercial break. Let's go ahead and let's open a pack or 2 of cards, because I did pick up some stuff at the card show that I want to go ahead and open. Alright, so there we go. Just going to set that up there. Set it out of the way so that we can hopefully this one all together. Alright, so there we go. I should hopefully be able to score some good pulls from this stuff. Again, since I traded for it at the card shop. Or not card shop, but card show. It is possible that people have kind of already mapped and weighed some of this stuff, so we'll have to. Oh. Come on. There we go. Come on. Focus up. There we go. So, yep, we managed to pull some Prismatic Evolutions packs. Let's go ahead and see. I'm also going to be recording these for shorts for my side channel, so just if I sound overly rehearsed, yeah, that's why. Alright, so today I was at the card show and I managed to pick up some Prismatic Evolutions. Let's go ahead and open it all up. Alright, so there we go. Alright, well, we do have a green code card, which typically indicates something pretty good. Alright, Steel Energy for the energy card. Now, let's see. The guy who was trading me this, he already pulled a Glaceon and the Eevee rares, so maybe we'll find another Eeveelution, maybe a Leafeon. A Flareon would be pretty cool. Obviously, Umbreon is the chase. So here we go. We got Fan Rotom. We got Festival Grounds. Great Tusk. Harmy. Reverse Foil Spritzy. Reverse Foil Professor's Research. And a full art Brassus. Okay, not bad. Alright, well, we managed to pull a full art there. Again, we are hopefully going to be doing pretty good here. Yeah, I want to make sure that we're going to put this back there so I have a marker to know kind of roughly where the eye range is on this. And I'm going to try and dial the focus in so that it can focus on this and not the stuff in the background, because it has autofocus, but I don't need it to autofocus if I can get it right the first time. Alright, so again, we naturally, let me see, where do I naturally hold the card at? So if we naturally hold it here, no focus gives a pretty good chance of everything kind of being in focus. Alright, I think about 50, there we go. I think that should be good. Alright, we will go ahead and get this sleeved up, and we will go ahead and see. There we go. Choose Cone is going on, and oh no! Chase Elliott with a pit stop there. That's not good. Coming down pit road for an unscheduled pit stop. I'm assuming that is a pit penalty there on him. That is not good. You hate to see that. There we go. They're checking the tires on the 48 there, which is a standard practice there to kind of gauge, how good or how bad your driver is taking care of the tires. Possibly if there's a way to adjust the strategy for this stage, as we are 7 laps into stage 2 already. You want to make sure that you are adjusting your strategy accordingly. But here we go, and no, where's Michael McDowell? He's nowhere inside the top 20. Are you kidding me? How does Michael McDowell? Every week he finds some way to disappoint, and it's not even him normally. So far it's been basically all team errors. I mean, he overcame power steering issues at Atlanta. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are back to racing. Alright, so there we go. Let's see. Bubba Wallace versus Kyle Larson on the restart. It's going to be a fun one here. Riding along with Noah Gragson up the middle here. Going to be curious to see what ends up happening. Again, so far, most laps led does go to Austin Cindric. 8 lead changes. 1 caution for contact. And here we go. Again, Bubba Wallace, he's able to overtake Larson here and get out in front. But Larson, you know he's not going to wait around long here. So Bubba Wallace trying to hold on to this top spot. He's going to be looking to the top and bottom, though. Because he knows Larson will be looking to the top and bottom to try and find any way around it that he possibly can. And, oh, Bowman coming to pit road with a tire issue? Uh-oh. Or some sort of issue, but Bowman coming to pit road here, that is not good. All right, well, we'll have to wait and see, but that's now 2 of the 4 Hendrick cars now with trouble, and of course, this time it had to be my guy. Yeah, the guy I picked for the win today. Which means I need to go ahead and issue an apology to Alex Bowman. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are just chilling out here again. Yeah, AJ Allmendinger, 2 Xfinity wins at this track. He's now up into the top 10. Curious to see if he can maybe make something happen. But so far, Bubba Wallace is taking off like a rocket ship here. He's trying to get out as far ahead as he can. But I say right now, Larson only 6/10 of a second back. I don't think that's going to be enough to try and hold the lead here. At least not for an extended period of time. Alright, so there we go again. We are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, so there we go. Alright, again, I want to know what happened there on the start, because Bowman nearly killed like 5 people with that late call to pit road. I don't know if the team was that late on calling the pit road, or if there was some other thing going on there, but man. And that's a bad point to try and pull out of the pack. And oh man, big piece of debris. Big piece of debris just flying around there. Uh-oh, would hate to see that get stuck on somebody's grill. But yep, that is why they say the leader cleans the track for everybody, because that is a massive piece of debris. Luckily, Bubba Wallace, I think, mostly avoided it, and yeah, it didn't look like it looked like some sort of grill cover or something, so it's not like it was something that would hurt unless it ends up in the grill of the car, where then it would start to potentially cause overheating issues. And we go to yet another commercial break here. So we're now 16 laps in. We're about halfway to what we think would be the theoretical start point for the pit sequence. So again, you want to keep an eye out for those pit road sequence here. All right, so there we go. Alright, well, again, we are chilling here under a commercial break. No caution flag, though, so we're not going to be opening any packs. Again, I try and only do that when we're at a commercial break and a caution flag, so we're absolutely not missing anything. But right now, again, Kyle Larson going to be challenging to try and take that spot away from Bubba Wallace, which would be very impressive if he can do it. Alright, let's see. Alright, so yeah, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Oh, we are chilling. Oh, let's see what Twitter's up to today. Twitter is usually a pretty fun one here. Alright, let's see. You know, we're just chilling here. Oh, we got some F1 highlights. I didn't get a chance to watch the F1 race mainly because I didn't stay up till infinitely late in the night time. I think it happened at like midnight, 1 a.m., something like that. But yep, there we go. Homestead schedule. So practice and qualifying for the trucks and race at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, not bad. I can do that. All right, so there we go. All right, so there we go. They're coming back from the commercial break, though. Again, I would say Larson has taken the lead. But yeah, again, we are just chilling out. Again, Christopher Bell up into the top 5 here. He's going to be challenging possibly for the lead here in a minute. But again, Larson has gotten himself to the lead. He's going to try and lead some laps. Bubba Wallace led 15, so. The last 3 Vegas winners, it was Logano in the fall, Larson in the, and then Larson for the last 2. So, say the last 3 races, only 2 different winners. All right, so there we go. All right, there we go. And say Josh Berry up in the top 10 as well. He's been able to hang there, which is actually pretty impressive because we saw how far Mike McDowell was starting to free fall before the pit road sequence started. I mean, he was having trouble sticking very far, but so far Berry's shown that he's got the speed to do it. Cindric's been very impressive, and Josh Berry, as they say, Josh Berry's been pretty impressive. He goes and tries to pass Logano. Are you kidding me? The defending, the most recent winner at Vegas, and Josh Berry just pulls up and tries to pass him. I mean, hey, that is some confidence right there, and he does it. Slides up in front of Logano. Logano to the bottom, gonna try and cross him back over, but here we go, an insane battle here between these 2 drivers, Berry and Logano. Again, I love this confidence from Josh Berry. This is some insane level of confidence here, and he again is backing it up by run off the corner here, takes it to the front, and now Logano is stuck in the top line here, but he's not going to be. He's not going to be able to retaliate. He's not going to be able to counter move from there. And there we go. Christopher Bell up to the 2nd position. Caution flag flies. Caution flag flies, and it is the Red Bull car of Shane Van Gisbergen, the 2023 Chicago Street Course winner. Yeah, here in his first Cup Series race, and no inner liner on the new tire here. That brings out the caution flag, and we have got ourselves a restart coming up. So there we go. Again, this caution flag is going to bunch him right back up. Christopher Bell versus Kyle Larson is about to be insane. We are 60. Oh, we're just within the window. Where if you pit here, I think you just about make it to the end of the stage. So I think we're going to see everybody come to pit road. No real stage strategy shakeup from this. But there we go. SVG cuts a tire here. Yeah, there we go. That tire looks about as shredded as a block of Swiss cheese. So they're gonna go ahead and get this one changed out. Bell Larson and the rest of the field are gonna start prepping their pit strategies here. And that caution flag, I believe, will give the free pass to Ryan Blaney. Or no, was Blaney the free pass at the stage break, and he had just gotten back on, and he was already back on the lead lap. Nope, they're showing Blaney as 1 lap down. So Blaney, I believe, will be the free pass. Yep, there we go. Blaney gets the free pass there. Alex Bowman is a lap down. Denny Hamlin, Ty Gibbs, and now SVG is a lap down. Cody Ware is 2 laps down, and Briscoe still at 4 laps down. So there's still quite a few drivers that need to try and get their way back onto the lead lap. It's going to be a matter of how do you make that happen. All right, here we go. Everybody's coming down pit road. And here we go. Bell, Bubba Wallace. There goes William Byron finding his pit stop here. Let's see, what do we got? Everybody finding their pit stalls, no problem. All right, there we go. Man, I can't wait for football season. And here we go. Bubba Wallace wins the race off pit road. Are you kidding me? Oh, please tell me he wasn't speeding because he passed Byron there at the very end. Oh, please tell me Bubba Wallace was not speeding there. But he sneaks past William Byron there for the spot coming off pit road by a matter of an inch or two. And there we go. They're going to commercial break. We are going to go ahead and open up another pack of cards. Go and move this up there, and that one will go up there as well. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so again, was at the card shop, or at the card show, managed to trade in some packs, some older packs, got some Prismatic Evolution, so let's go ahead and open it. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get. Green pack, and, oh, nope, I accidentally knocked the energy down here as well. It's a fire energy. There we go. Let's see. Maybe the fire energy signaling that we might get the Flareon. Alright, let's get a little closer there. There we go. We got the fire energy. Low Punny. Dreepy. Miltank. Professor's Research. Screamtail. Janine's Secret Art, Regigigas, Reverse Foil Glaceon. Oh, if that had been a Master Ball. There's a Lacey, Reverse Foil, and it's a Grass type. It's a Whimsicott. Aw, man. That's a little unfortunate. Alright, well, we got a decent pull there. What did I say? Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but we got 3 more packs. Alright, another pack from the card show lot here. Let's go ahead and see what we get. You know, a lot of these cards feel like they are a little off on the production here. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Boom, and let's see. We get a... Oh, is that a reverse hollow fighting energy? I will take that. There we go. And we get Maris. We get a Maris. We get Furfrou. Riolu. Friends in Paldea. Buddy Poffin, Sea King, Kiernan, reverse Pokeball reverse foil Noibat. We get a Bronzong and we get a holographic Espeon. Okay, not too terrible. The Pokeball Noibat could be pretty good. We are back from the commercial break, so let's go ahead and flip back on over to the normal screen. And again, draw. Great pit stop there for the 23. And again, as long as they didn't speed to do it, I think that is a great one for them. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Green flag's out. We are back to racing. We got the 23 versus 24 on the front row here. Reddick and Larson in row 2. Hocevar and Barry row 3. We got ourselves a very interesting batch here. And we got a crash already! Kyle Busch up into the fence and a tire has come loose. Kyle Busch's tire came off. Are you kidding me? I can't believe the Kyle Busch tire came off. Oh my gosh. Come on! You're kidding me. We were literally just getting back from the commercial break. And yeah, Kyle Busch just has a tire come right off the car. There we go. Hey, at least finally someone other than me gets blamed for something that the NASCAR drivers did. Because normally I'm the one going out there and jinxing people, but hey, a buddy of mine was criticizing the officials, so it's totally his fault, not mine. Alright, well, we got ourselves another caution flag. The question is who all is going to be coming down for service here? Well, we get another commercial break to do another set of cards, so here we go. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are just chilling out here. Again, I am... That was so annoying with the way... With getting that yet another caution flag. Let's go ahead and open up another pack here. Man. Alright, so there we go. Again, we got the reverse hollow energy, and the Noibat could actually be a really cool card. Again, it's only really worth anything if it does get graded, so... We'll probably send it in for grading at some point. Alright, here we go. Welcome on in. We got 11 people hanging out in chat. Yeah, we are currently under the caution flag and the commercial break. We will be back in a matter of minutes, so let's go ahead and open up another pack of cards. Another pack from the card show. We got Prismatic Evolutions once again. Loving the Prismatic Evolutions. I love this set. Big Evolution fan, so obviously it makes no surprise that I am a fan here. Let's see, we get another green card. I'm assuming that they are just all, that's a guaranteed holo in this set. Let's see, and we get a Water Energy. Alright, well, let's see. Do we get the Vaporeon to match the Water Energy? Let's see, there we go. Water Energy, Aromatisse, Noibat, Black Belt, Slowpoke, Lacey, Halucha, Techno Radar, Reverse Foil Dracolope, Reverse Foil Applin, and oh, it's an Umbreon holo. Not bad. Not the rare Umbreon holo, though, unfortunately. Alright, and they're coming back from commercial break, so let's swap back on over. And we are ready for this one. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, well, there we go. Again, we're still sitting 60 subscribers away from that 3K mark, so hopefully we'll be able to do it. And also, hopefully, with our one more pack of Prismatic Evolution, we can go ahead and get the pull. Alright, so there we go. I still can't believe that. Alright, there we go. I think I have sufficiently ticked off my friend now with that joke, but hey, what are friends for, right? Isn't the whole point of having friends to go ahead and mess with them, but alright, there we go. And we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Oh, Cooper Rush is going to the Baltimore Ravens. Okay. Alright, well, there we go. Alright, there we go. We're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, I'm going to remember to record the opening couple laps from this restart. That way, if we get another wreck like that, we are ready to go. Hopefully, we aren't going to get another one of those stupid ones where we come back from commercial break 2 seconds before we are rolling for the restart. Alright, there we go. We are back from commercial break. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, we are ready to go. Alright, they are doing the choose cone right now, so we will be going green next time by, which is going to be great because we are going to be all good. We are going to have a nice, clean restart, about 40 laps to go, a little under 40 laps to go, and we, oh no, sorry. My math must just be really bad today. Sorry, a little, it'll be about 46 laps to go. 46 laps to go. Sorry, I was on the wrong end. I was thinking, I was doing my math the wrong way around. So there we go. Let's see. All right, so far, William Byron, the only driver to lead laps in every race this season, and he's led today, so he continues that streak. Good job, William Byron. We were talking about that one last week. Again, a very good one on him to be the having led laps in every single race so far. I mean, again, he's been one of the most consistent. There's a reason he's the points leader here. And we go green, 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 green flag is out. We are racing here in Vegas. The restart here, 46 laps to go. And already, guys, out of line. And we might be seeing some action here into turn number 1. A little bit further back, looked like might have been SVG popping out of line there. But here we go, down the back straightaway. This is where we saw drivers getting into trouble last time here. William Byron down at the very bottom. His teammate Larson out in front here. Larson's able to clear for the lead. Tyler Reddick going to settle into the 3rd position. No, he's going to continue to fight Byron for the 2nd spot here. Tyler Reddick, he's got the speed. He might be able to go ahead and take this one. But Byron's not making it easy on the bottom line here. And these Hendrick cars, we know they're fast. And William Byron, he is one of the fastest of them. So here we go. Early on here, though, Blaney popping out of line now. Ryan Blaney going to be popping down to the very bottom of the racetrack. Curious if that's going to be able to... Again, he's trying to make some moves now that he's finally back on the lead lap after one of those, one of the last cautions here. I believe he got his lap back at the Shane Van Gisbergen caution, so he had one lap already to try and start earning some of those spots back. But he and Bell are working their way back through the field. Mike McDowell back in 31st. Great. Love it. Love it, love it. And here we go. William Byron now has enough speed. It looks like he might be trying to challenge Kyle Larson to the lead. Here we go. And then we go and pan to Barry. Okay, at least Barry versus Husvar. At least that battle is inside the top 10. If that was a battle for like 20th, I was going to be upset. But no, Barry versus Husvar battling it out for 6th and 7th place here. A pretty good run here. And here comes Allmendinger to the back bumper of Logano. Allmendinger trying to make a run to the outside here. Going to see if he can go ahead and put Logano down to 9th as he goes to try and take 8th place. And man, Allmendinger goes up there and actually makes it happen. What a good run there for A.J. Allmendinger. All right, well, A.J. Allmendinger goes ahead and gets this one done. He's putting up a pretty good showing here. Not bad at all. Alright, so there we go. Let's see. Checking battery percentage. Okay, we are gaining, even though it is slow. Alright, so Chastain up into the top 10. Nice to see him up, returning to the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Alright, here we go. Hocevar making a run for the front. Alright, so let's see. Again, 40 laps to go here. Here we go. Bell to the top line here, trying to make some passes. Bowman on the bottom line here. Then you got Mike McDowell just kind of watching these two. Again, it seems weird that Bell is having a really rough day, but again, it's one of those things we just have. There's a reason we haven't seen a whole lot of 4-peats. Alright, so there we go. Again, Denny Hamlin trying to make a pass here on Zane Smith. Cuts up in front of him, but Ultimately jumps right back down to the bottom here. Blaney, bottom of 4 wide. 4 wide for Ryan Blaney. There we go. Yeah, say Ryan Blaney, an average finish at the Super Speedway is a 5.5 at the road course in Phoenix last week. He's had an average finish of 22 or 23.4. And are you kidding me? SVG with another tire down. Come on. I mean, at least this time it doesn't look like it'll cause a caution here. Looks like he is going to get back to pit road, but man, another tire-ish? I'm starting to get tired of this. Alright, so there we go. Again, he does make it to pit road, but man, again, another tire issue, which now sets yet another driver even further back here. 37 laps to go. Still plenty of time. 36 now as they cross to the line. Cindric and Blaney, still both of them struggling in the midfield here, while Joey Logano is inside the top 10, but barely. Again, he's going to have Buescher all over his rear bumper here any moment to try and take this spot from him. There we go. Alright, well, there we go. Let's see. What do we got? Alright, we got 9 people hanging out in chat. Again, thank you guys for everybody that has decided to spend a portion of your day here with us as we are making our way through this one. Again, right now, this top 3 is a really interesting one. Again, you got Larson and Reddick, who both started their careers racing on the dirt. Meanwhile, Byron, you have William Byron, who I don't really know if he's ever done much on dirt outside of the video games. Because he came up through the iRacing, I don't think he actually got in a real car until he was 15 and then shot through the ranks of the NASCAR ladder, winning races and championships at almost every level on his way up. Won an ARCA championship. Won the ARCA championship with some of the most laps ever, with some of the most races ever won by a rookie in the ARCA Menard series. Then went up to the... Oh, that's funny. That is way too funny. What? That was way too funny. A Goodyear commercial right after they were showing a replay of the Kyle Busch tire failure. That is a really good one. Oh, good job, NASCAR. Or whoever decided to put that one there. There we go. Alright, again, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. So we got about 30 laps to go here. 30 more times, or is it 30 or, no, yeah, 30 laps to go. So there we go. We're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, we do still have a booster bundle that we will be going through as well at some point. Not sure if I'll do that on a stream or if I'll save that for afterwards, but yep. So again, right now though, the Byron, Larson, and Reddick, this battle at the front is going to be interesting. Again, it seems like it's going to be those 3 for the most part because Bubba Wallace and the rest of them are starting to fall 3+ seconds back. Daniel Suarez up in the top 10. There we go. Daniel Suarez making an appearance. again, he needed a good day because he had a pretty bad day at tracks like Atlanta and Circuit of the Americas, two tracks he should have been able to try and convince Trackhouse that he's worth an additional season with, and now he's gonna have to really try and make it up in the early part of the spring so they don't replace him by summer. Obviously, he would stick throughout the entire year, but yep, there we go. So next Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time as the NASCAR race for the Thermal Club. Well, we won't be streaming the IndyCar race next week, but we will be doing trucks on Friday night, Xfinity race on Saturday, and Cup on Sunday. Should be a good triple header weekend. Hopefully you guys are excited. Again, I'm looking forward to it. If you guys would like to see me stream some practice and qualifying sessions, let me know, because I love being able to just kind of sit here and chat with you guys. If you guys want to see practice and qualifying sessions, possibly for a Cup or even Truck or Xfinity. Again, if I'm home from work, I'm certainly open to the idea of doing it. The problem is I'm not really home from work usually by the time they're doing it. All right, which joke is someone laughing at here? Okay, yeah, that one was a pretty good one. There we go. So yeah, so the driver's only booth, you got Harvick, Logano. Okay, Harvick, I mean, I get it, he's a driver, but man, if you're gonna count that, I mean, the current driver's booth, or the current booth is almost entirely drivers outside of giving Mike Joy a day off for the first time in a year. But yeah, so they've got Mike Joy, Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski, or not Mike Joy, they've got Evan Harvick, Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski all doing the booth. I didn't happen to notice who was doing what else there. So far, though, the fastest lap point going to Joey Logano. He's got the fastest lap of the day so far. Mike McDowell's still up in the top 4 on fastest lap of the day, but he just cannot seem to string multiple of them together, it seems like. Which, again, tells me the car has the speed. I just hope the driver can find it. So Joey Logano, he's got the most laps led all season. First defending champion with 0 top 10s through the first 4 races. Wow. 9th in points. Okay. Second most stage points earned. Okay. So that's how he's still having a good points start to his season, despite the fact that he's had some less than stellar starts there. And here we go. We got Tyler Reddick taking the spot here from William Byron, and now it's going to be Reddick versus Larson at the front of the field. I'm going to go ahead and just go through my rosters right now while I got a chance. And, so we got 23 laps to go. I'm going to, again, if you guys play the NASCAR fantasy game, one, you might want to get Kyle Busch out of your lineups, assuming that you guys started him. And, again, I know I've got him in a couple of my lineups, because I was pretty high on him to start the day, and now Kyle Busch is out of this race. And, of course, my backup here in my main account is Chastain, so hopefully Chastain has a good run. Oh boy, okay, so there we go. Alright, Warrior is currently the points leader in our in the fantasy league here on the channel. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, he just... Oh boy, one of my friends just sent me something. Wonder what that's gonna be. Alright, so Ryan Blaney up to the 14th position. He's made his way back up to the front pretty steadily here. Only Michael McDowell could have that kind of speed. Alright, so there we go. Todd Gilliland driving that number 38 car. He's trying to find some stability here, but he's got, looks like Chase Elliott maybe. And, oh, we got caution flag. Yellow, yellow, yellow. What's the yellow for? Okay, Todd Gilliland. Oh, Gilliland just smacks the wall on the outside of Stenhouse, but Stenhouse had nothing to do with that one. Although I'm sure social media won't be quick. I'm sure the social media won't be quick to blame Stenhouse just because he had contact in a wreck. Let's go ahead and just check Twitter. Let's see if we need to defend him. I won't go ahead and make a post accusing people of accusing him. But if I see somebody accusing him, let's see. Oh, and Kyle Busch is still out there. Okay. So there we go. Well, at least there's a chance for everybody to hopefully get their lineups fixed. Alright, let's see. Alright, so there we go. Kyle Larson, 4 wins on Kyle Larson, 4 wins on mile-and-a-half tracks in the next gen era, 4 second place finishes, 11 stage wins, and over 1,200 laps led in the next gen era on mile-and-a-half. So what a stat line there for Larson. Leads in every category on the mile-and-a-half sheet. Now, he is only 1 win ahead of guys like Tyler Reddick and William Byron for the most wins. So, again, we could see potentially some shakeups happening on that list. Alright, so there we go. 17 laps to go here in the stage. Again, they are going to open up pit road. We're going to see everybody come to pit road probably because these tires are going to be worn out, and especially with how frequently they've been blowing, you don't want to run the risk of blowing a tire. And let's check my mom's lineup for her, just in case she hasn't heard about the unfortunate reality of Kyle Busch. Okay, and real quick, let's go ahead and text her here. Actually, no, we'll just call her. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, there we go. So, just need to go ahead and let her know about that. Especially as we're getting down to the end here. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, we're still under commercial break here during a caution flag period. They're talking about the Food City 500 here in April for the NASCAR race. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, Ryan Blaney, they're talking about so they're going through some of the best driver communication here. Alright, well, there we go. We are just chilling out here. Alright, lights are off on the pace car. We are ready to go back racing. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Pace car is off. Green, green, green. Green flag's out. We are back to racing. There we go. Alright, so Chastain and not Brandon. That's Eric Jones on the front row. Chastain and Eric Jones on the front row. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson in row 2. Row 3 is Byron and Bubba Wallace. And Denny Hamlin immediately taking 3 wide up the middle, and he is dropping spots. Hocevar 3 wide to the bottom. There we go. Hocevar making a 3 wide move to the bottom of the racetrack. Great move on him. And yeah, right now though, we are making this one work. This one is going good here. Up the middle, 3 wide goes Kyle Larson. Up the middle of 3 wide here with the Eric Jones and William Byron. Chastain out in front here. Holds on to this spot. 12 laps to go in the race, or in the stage. 12 laps left in stage 2 here. Let's see. Gives it a good. Jones gets a pretty good push from the former driver of the 43, Bubba Wallace. And here we go. Again, these drivers, they are so close together. The question is, how can they stay this close without wrecking? And the reality is they probably won't. But here we go. Best average finish at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the next-gen car. Chastain, Byron, Truex. I'm kind of surprised that is not a Kyle Larson stat. He wins a lot here, but I guess he must wreck out quite a bit in the races that he doesn't win. But here we go. 11 laps to go. Again, Chastain, Jones, Byron, Bubba Wallace. Larson still trying to fight with Bubba Wallace here, but he is starting to maybe run ever so slightly out of laps here. Again, the fact that Jones is still up in the top 2 is pretty impressive. Honestly, Host Barbarian and Suarez all being in the top 10 is also pretty good. But yeah, Kyle Busch, 34 laps down. He is done for the day. Alright, so there we go. Alright, let's see again. Right now we're chilling out here. Again, Chastain. Oh, Byron got by Eric Jones, and now William Byron can run down Ross Chastain here. 9 laps to go. 9 more times here. The question is, how far can they go? 8 laps to go. 8 more times around. Kyle Larson has now gotten by Eric Jones, and Eric Jones up the track significantly here. Alex Bowman has gained quite a few spots here, and again, Eric Jones dropping like a rock right now as everybody is trying to pass him. Blaney up a couple of spots here in a hurry. But yeah, that was some... Oh, just a really bad error. You got Arrow loose there. I originally thought it might have been Bubba Wallace trying to stuff his nose in there that ended up causing him to get loose. But no, credit to Bubba Wallace. He didn't even make contact with Jones. And Jones just got Arrow loose there. And now here we go. 3 wide on the bottom goes Reddick. 3 wide to the bottom goes Reddick. Hamlin not even really able to stay in the middle of those two. There we go. Reddick clears Jones off the corner, and Eric Jones falls into line here 10th right now. 6 laps to go. So only 6 more times around. The question is, can Byron versus Chastain here? Byron, Chastain, Larson. 3 cars under a blanket here for the battle for the win in this stage. And, yeah, we've got Chastain looking at the... Oh, and Byron goes around Chastain. There we go. William Byron makes the pass of Ross Chastain. Yeah, Kyle Larson also makes that pass. And now we got 5 laps to go, and the 2 Hendrick cars are out front. Yeah, will it be William Byron's day, or will it be Kyle Larson's chance to try and take this one? Again, Byron has had the best average running position. He's led the second most laps of any driver here in the NASCAR Cup Series, and now he's back out front at Vegas, trying to lead more laps. He's also the only driver to have led a lap in every race this season. So here we go again. 4 laps to go. The question is how does Larson manage to find a way to get around him here? 4 laps to go. There we go. Alright, so here we go. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Oh, Stenhouse is up to 10th. There we go. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. putting on a little bit of a show here as we got 3 laps to go. 3 more times around. Here we go. Come on. Alright. Let's get 2 laps of uninterrupted William Byron on Kyle Larson coverage here. All right, here we go. Kyle Larson on the inside. Larson trying to take back this spot from William Byron here as we're going to be coming to 2 laps to go. William Byron going to do everything he can to try and hold on to this draft, but right now it is going to be Kyle Larson out front and in command of this race. 2 laps left in this stage. Again, William Byron going to try and stay as close as humanly possible here, but it looks like it is going to be Kyle Larson in control of this thing. As we've got 2 laps remaining. Down the back straightaway they go. Yeah, the 5 and the 24. Nobody else really in the picture here. As we are getting ready to round this final corner, they will see the white flag here for stage number 2. And it will be William Byron versus Kyle Larson all the way to the checkered flag. And they are going to instead focus on this. I guess they're committing to this battle between Bubba Wallace and Hocevar here for the 4th position. And nope, now they're back over here. Half a lap to go. Can we pick a battle, please? All right, we got Bubba Wallace versus Hocevar battling it out for the 4th position, and Hocevar loses all momentum and is not going to be able to catch him. Off the final corner, it is Kyle Larson versus William Byron, and man, NASCAR could not figure out who they wanted to follow down the stretch there. So there we go. Kyle Larson gets his 2nd stage win of the season. Alright, there we go. Man, that was painful to watch. The amount that they were doing jump cuts there. Like, come on. Alright, let's go ahead and open this last pack of Prismatic Evolution. All right, and we got one more pack of Prismatic Evolution from the card show, so let's go ahead and open it on up, and let's see what we got. All right, so there we go. So yeah, so this card show, so far the packs have not been too kind to us, but hopefully our luck can change here. One good pull can erase all the bad pulls. So here we go. We get a Fighting Energy. No reverse hollow this time like we saw earlier. Let's see. The oh, nope, that's just Dunsparce. So we get Dunsparce, Black Belt, Houndoom. Let's see, we get Professor's Research, Rowan this time. Lacey, Halucha, Techno Radar, Execute, Reverse Hollow, Reverse Hollow Black Belt, and a Roaring Moon Hollow to end off the pack. That is unfortunate. Alright, so there we go. We are just chilling out here. Hopefully we will be able to get back racing here shortly. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so there we go. Just go ahead and add those to that box there. And they're showing the drivers only broadcast highlights here. There we go. Alright, so next up we do have a booster, a 151 booster bundle, but we will get to that in a bit because it looks like we are coming back from the commercial break. So there we go. Alright, there we go. Let's say, drivers only broadcast Miami. That is going to be a chaotic one, but hopefully we'll entertain you guys here if you guys are looking for more serious coverage than just drivers only. But yeah, here we go. All right, so again, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Ross Chastain, Bubba Wallace, the top four. Hocevar getting fifth. Blaney, Suarez, Barry, Tyler Reddick dropped all the way to 9th in that stage. Wow. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. ends up coming home inside the top 10. Ryan Preece was your first driver to miss out on points there. So they're sending the two tallest drivers in the entire garage down to go run up and down the pit lane. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They've got the longest legs. They can go up and down they can get up and down pit road the fastest, so as I say, they are the natural choice, I guess, for that one. Alright, so there we go. I'm super excited to be opening some 151. I almost traded away both of my 151 bundles, but then opted to hold on to it. And I think that is ultimately the right decision. So, hopefully I just held on to the good one. Alright, there we go. Alright, so right now we're just waiting to see 99 laps to go. So we're under 100 laps to go here. We'll be seeing drivers come into pit road here shortly. And, yeah. Again, they're going to, supposedly the strategy you should be employing for this final 102 lap stage is to pit somewhere around the middle. I almost think that you're probably better off to pit twice. So you pit at lap, you pit like 30 laps in, so you pit around like lap 200, then you pit again at like lap 235 or so. I think that is actually the winning strategy here as the drivers lead their way onto pit road here. And let's see what we got. Alright, so there we go. Again, Byron versus Larson here coming into the pits. Chastain also in there getting his pit stop completed here. Alright, so we got Chastain getting his service done. We got Bubba Wallace coming out of his pit stop. And, the 77 getting blocked on exit there by the 54 Ty Gibbs. And that's going to mean that Kyle Larson. Oh, no, Suarez with 2 tires wins the race off handily. Larson coming out second, Byron third. A little bit rough there for those two. As I'm curious to see what Suarez is going to do with a 2-tire stop, being the only driver to take 2 tires and ending up out there. Obviously, there's also a couple of drivers who pit not long before the stage ended, so they opted to stay out at this one. Guys like Michael McDowell, and Joey Logano are going to be holding on to these ones. So, all right, let's go ahead and open up some. Let's open up the. Let's start the booster pack, booster box here. All right. Alright, went to GameStop, and they actually had 151 booster bundles in stock when I got in the store, so let's go ahead and let's decide, we're going to open it. So, we are going to open it. You'll see this over the next, basically, this week will be 151 week, where we will be opening 151 each and every day, because there are 6 bundles, and I think the pacing of these shorts works a lot better if we are doing them one booster pack at a time, rather than trying to run through 6 booster packs in one short. So here we go. We'll keep that right off to the side there, so you guys know it's 151 week. But here we go. There we go. 151 booster pack. Ooh. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the first one in the box. Again, this is also my first ever 151 pack at all. So let's go ahead and see what we get. I've heard from other people that this set is pretty good on the hits. Let's go ahead and see. So that's the energy, which means the rare is at the back. Alright, so here we go. Psychic Energy. Rattata. Squirtle. Lickitung. Venonat. Persian. Muck. Daisy. Reverse Foil Magnemite. Reverse Foil Metapod. And holographic Ammonite or Amistar. Okay. Not terrible. Alright, well that wasn't some early first pack magic, but we are, as I say, we have at least opened it and started to count down the packs. So there we go. Set the 151 booster off to the side here. And we'll go ahead and set all the normal cards in there for now. Alright, so there we go. They're doing their race recap here so far. Chase Briscoe losing the tire. Yeah, then we had Christopher Bell getting his wheel tightened in his teammate's pit box. So I still find that kind of weird. Then we had Kyle Busch losing his tire. Yeah, not long after we had seen Shane Gisbergen blow a tire. And then obviously the most recent thing that happened was Kyle Larson winning stage number 2. So again, stage 2 was a lot more eventful in terms of incidents happening than stage 1, but I'm not sure in this case that more was better. So there we go. Again, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, so there we go. They're talking with McMurray down on the pit box here. And here we go. We got Michael McDowell, we got Michael McDowell and Austin Dillon out in front of the field. The only drivers who opted to stay out fully here. So far, pit road problems have happened for, Cindric Bush, Elliott, Hamlin, Blaney, Briscoe, Bell, Herbst, Bowman, and Michael McDowell. That is a lot of drivers to have had pit road issues already today. And that doesn't even count some of the drivers who had, that doesn't count guys like SVG who just had a tire go down really early in a cycle. So again, I'm curious to see how Michael McDowell and Austin Dillon do on these older tires, but something tells me they are going to get run over here as we get ready to go for the restart. All right, there we go. Showing the stage points earned so far today. Again, Kyle Larson earning the most of them as he won stage 2 and was pretty good in stage 1 as he got 6 points in stage 1. All right, and here we go. Lined up, ready for the restart. Let's see what we're going to see. Again, Michael McDowell, Austin Dillon on the front row. This should be a good one. Let's go ahead and delay a cycle of ads here. And here we go. Pace cars off. Green, green, green. Green flag is out. We are back to racing. 94 laps to go. Michael McDowell versus Austin Dillon here on the restart. And the good thing is everybody's kind of boxed in. The problem is Vegas is wide enough that there we go. We're already starting to see some slippage here as there we go. The 5 car of Kyle Larson starting to leak his way through the traffic here already. Michael McDowell still out front for now, but here comes Kyle Larson to go ahead and take the lead right away from Michael McDowell. And McDowell, because he's on older tires, nothing he can do to challenge Larson at that point. Here we go. Suarez looking to the bottom as well. Suarez, he took 2 tires on this most recent stop. He was able to go by Michael McDowell as well. Let's see. The Stage 2 winner has won 10 out of the last 15 events here. That is insane. But yeah, so again, Michael McDowell not able to hold on even for 1 lap on the older tires. Now again, he hasn't fallen quite as far as he could have so far, but it is certainly not a good sign when you're already slipping down to 3rd, 4th spot here. And again, presumably it looks like McDowell is going to continue to free fall here as he gets closer and closer. Now, if he ends up being the only driver with fresh tires available at the end of the race, it could still fall back into his lap, but it is going to be a tough one to get back in there. So there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully we're having a good time. Alright, so Gregson, Reddick battling it out for position in back in 8th or so. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Ryan Preece battling it out. The current driver of the 47 battling with the former driver of the 47. Yeah, for the 10th spot. There we go. Suarez versus Byron at the front of the field here, battling it out for 2nd place. Again, Byron trying to take this one. Suarez trying to hang on to it, and now Chastain has a choice. Does he try to go with his teammate, which won't leave him a whole lot of options, or does he go with Byron for the opportunity that he could either jump to the middle or to the very top, depending on what lane Byron potentially leaves open? I think that one's going to be a tough one for Chastain to make the choice, and luckily now it looks like Suarez is going to just settle into the 2nd position, and they won't be double file anymore, so it won't be a choice that Chastain has to make. Because, yeah, we know Chastain absolutely was about to make that choice any day now. Again, those 2 up in the top 5. SVG, with his tire issues, has left him a couple laps down. He's bagging like 35th, so that's not good. And there we go. Byron once again shot out of a rocket. Kind of looked like Chastain might overtake him there for a moment, but then Byron comes firing right back to life here, and he's going to be right back on the back bumper of Suarez here in a moment. And again, 4 Chevys in the top 5 there. And meanwhile, Michael McDowell is in a complete free fall. He's down to 9th now. He's looking like he might drop to 10th. So again, it is going to come down to who has, do we have enough sets of tires? I don't know how many sets of tires were allotted for this race. I can probably find it if I look it up real quick. let's see. Alright, so there we go. Okay, so for today's race at Phoenix, okay, that is very much not. Alright, let's see. Alright, 9 sets of tires at Vegas. Okay. I will gladly say 9 tires, so let's go ahead and math this out real quick. So they had their set of tires that they qualified on. Then they went and pitted at around lap 35 to 40. So that's 2 sets of tires. Then they went and pit at the end of stage 3. That's another set of tires. Then they pit at the SVG caution or at the Kyle Busch caution. They only pit at one of those 2. Then they pit right near the end of the stage. And then they pit after the stage for most of these teams. So that's 6 sets of tires. They still have 3 sets left for this final one, which would be an insane run if we do see a run like that. That would be insane. So Bill Elliott, the only driver to have gone ahead and won 4 of the first 5 races. And if Bell wins 4 in a row, yeah, he could be in position to be in very exclusive company. All right, there we go. Again, right now it is the Larson and Byron show here at the front. And let's see. Mike McDowell's actually leveled off in 9th place, which is actually a great thing for him. At least he's leveling off for now. Alright, so there we go. And there we go. Looks like they're going to go ahead and get set for this one. Alright, so they go to a commercial break here, and caution flag flies! Are you kidding me? We get a caution flag a mere moments after we go to the commercial break. Okay, well, where do we go to try and figure out what the caution flag is for? Alright, let's see. Jeff Gluck. He's usually the guy I look for when it comes to... Caution is out, it's Cody Ware. Okay, could have guessed that. Cody Ware. Alright, let's see. What's Bob saying? Does Bob give more details, possibly? Caution for Ware. Nope. In fact, he has even less, because he doesn't even specify that it's Cody. Or that it's Cody Ware. Could be Carson, for all we know. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, if we're at a commercial break here, we got a caution flag out. Again, I want to know at least what it's for, but again, at this point, it's a Cody Ware caution. We can already know what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and open one more pack of 151. So here we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, why is this so slow? Sluggish. Oh, what is that? Why is that open? Alright, well, there we go. Alright, we're back for another episode of 151 week, so let's go ahead and open this up and see where we're at. Alright, so there we go. And, okay, yep, the slide is not great. Alright, so there we go. We got a green card here, and let's see. Ooh, a dark energy. Maybe we get an Umbreon here. Let's see. We got energy, Weedle. We got Zubat, Goldeen, Weeping Bell, Seadra, Kabuto, Loom, Reverse Foil Dugong, Reverse Foil Grimer, and an Alakazam EX. Alright, well, that was underwhelming. Alright, and let's get flipped right back on over here because, yeah, that was a, oh, and we started a recording there. Sorry about that. Did not realize I was recording on thing. Alright, let's see. Does that clear up the stream? Because there's apparently buffering issues here on the stream. Let's see if that fixes the problem. Alright, so there we go. No, it still says viewers will experience buffering here. So again, drivers on pit road here, and oh! Bowman nearly, I think that was Bowman, nearly scraping bumpers there with a certain Justin Haley there. There we go. I can get this one sleeved up. And I don't know why why it's starting to buffer. You know, I haven't done anything that should have I haven't done anything different than what I've done. And just go ahead and clear out maybe some maybe just my storage is too much at this point because I have been recording a lot of video. Don't really need any of those. And let's just go ahead and clean out the trash bin real quick. And see if that hopefully will resolve the issue. Again, I don't know why it's saying it's buffering so badly. Man, come on. Again, on my end, it's saying it's not dropping frames, but on YouTube, it's saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, my internet? Is it just my internet or something? Because, again, I've done everything on my computer to try and limit the, I've limited it down to, like, 3 tabs. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, we're just getting ready for this one. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, so we got Chastain Larson out in front of the field here. Cinder jumping up a couple spots. There we go. Alright, yeah, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, I don't know why the thing is saying it can't maintain the smooth streaming, because this point. Again, I've done everything I can to smoothen up the streaming experience for everybody. Alright, well, there we go again. This is irritating. Let me go ahead and just... I don't know why I'm thinking that this might work, but let me try throwing in an ad. I have absolutely no idea why that would work. But at the very least, it might buy us some time while we get this... While we try and get this issue resolved, which, again, I have no idea why it's doing this. Let's see. Remove things off the display, even though, again, it shouldn't be causing issues. Alright, so there we go. Again, we're sitting at 6 people hanging out in chat. Again, I apologize if there are any delay issues here. Again, it says that there's buffering going on, but I have no idea what could be causing it. Alright, so there we go. And oh, Ty Gibbs got spun in the pits. That's not good. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, let's try and just lock in, get ready for this one, and try and ignore the bright yellow warnings label on my thing. It's just so annoying because I hate the idea that I'm not giving you guys the best possible coverage. Come on, let's try... Alright, so there's the choose cone. Oh man, Stenhouse is starting really far back here. McDowell's starting just outside the top 10 after the choose cone there. Alright, well, there we go. Come on, man. Alright, so there we go. Again, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Any programs running in the background that I can close up. Let's close that. Okay, I haven't even used this app in like years. I don't even know. I don't think I've used this app on this computer, so I don't know why it would be up. So let's try and close out of that. And here we go. Back to racing. Green, green, green. Green flag's out. We are back to racing. Again, Chastain versus Larson here at the front of the field. And here we go. Let's see. Down into the, let's say 73 to go. We're under 100 laps to go. And 4 wide, 4 position here. And here we go. Oh, and somebody spins. It's Stenhouse. And the rest are wrecking in front of him. Blaney involved. Eric Jones involved. And caution flag flies, and we got rid of the yellow. There we go. Finally, we got rid of the yellow warning. And it's back to excellent connection. Of course. Why wouldn't it go back to excellent right after that? So there we go. Austin Dillon coming down pit road. Blaney coming down pit road with damage here. Again, lots of cars involved in that one. We'll have to see this replay again before we can know for sure exactly what the final damage toll is. There we go. Again, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. But yeah, there were a lot of drivers involved in that one. So yeah, that was on the outside of So yeah, that was Bubba Wallace was involved there. Gregson was got a glancing blow in that one. And yes, that is not great there. So yet another caution flag here, and now that Michael McDowell's come to pit road, he's basically on equal is an equal tire situation with everybody else. His tires are a little bit fresher, but again, it's one of those situations where it's marginally fresher at this point. Unless everybody else comes and gets the tires now and he can stay out and take the lead. Because at this point, he's used the same number of sets of tires as everybody else. Because he pit under that last set. Now, if everybody stays out here, he could continue to take advantage of having like 20 lap fresher tires and 15, 20 lap fresher tires than everybody else. But again, as of right now, I'm not sure that would be enough. Alright, there we go. Oh. Okay, my video sources, I guess, have gotten out of sync here. Let's see. We need to go ahead and resync these up at some point, so let's go ahead and see. We got a significant change here. I could have done it then. Let's see. Alright, give me a moment, guys. We're just syncing something up here. Could have done that. Transition 2. So a lot of guys coming down pit road, but a lot of, say, Larson Byron not taking any tires here. Chastain's on 4 tires. Alright, there we go. Are we ahead? Okay, no, we're back ahead. Okay. Alright, so there we go. They're fixing Bubba Wallace's car here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We should be seeing the inside of Blaney's car there. There we go. And that should be pretty close to synced up. And that should hopefully be everything. Okay, here we go. They're tied with Blaney's here. Let's see. Beep. Cause that. Okay. Wide out. Say 2 out, 1 in. 20 shoved through the middle. So yeah, they're blaming Bell. Okay. That seemed like about what I thought I saw. So Brian Blaney being out of this one, though, that hurts. I'm sure a lot of people probably had him in their fantasy lineup. So let me go ahead and let's take a peek. Let's take a little look-see here. Alright, so there we go. Again, another massive hit for Ryan Blaney. I hate to see a guy like that taking repeatedly major hits. I mean, him and Ryan Preece Like, is it something about Ryans that just Ryans take massive hits? Because if so, I don't want to. I want to change my name if NASCAR is involved. If NASCAR, if Ryans in the world of NASCAR are guaranteed to take major safety hits here. Okay, so McDowell does stay out here to try and utilize the fact that he does still have fresher tires. And he does have one less, he has one more set than a decent chunk of the field. Here we go. They're going to do choose cone here, and we'll be getting ready to go back racing. No commercial break during this caution at all. All right. I rarely say this, but good on you, Fox. Not a single, I mean, granted, we better not miss a lap of green flag racing after this because of your decision, but for now, I think you have made the right choice. And here we go. Riley Herbst on pit road getting topped off on fuel. Ryan Preece, though. Noah Gragson. I mean, hey, this top 10 is very interesting. Hey, I'd be perfectly fine if we just called the race now. I mean, hand Tyler Reddick the trophy, but gets Michael McDowell in the mix. I'd take it. John Hunter Nemechek back up in the top. So he's up in the top 10 after Eric Jones crashed out of the top 10. And the first drivers on tires are going to be coming from about row 10, which, again, that gives us a decent amount of time to see some of these interesting names near the front before they start to filter back. Again, Larson, Bell, neither one of them took tires. Cindric, I think, took 2 tires, and Byron took 4. So, again, I think the majority of this is going to be, I think we're going to see a lot of guys on older tires here trying to make something work, and hopefully none of them blow a tire. Here we go. Pace car's off. We are ready to go racing. So here we go. Green, green, green. Green flag's out. We are back to racing. And let's see. 67 laps to go. 67 to go. Here we go. Already got drivers on the bottom of 3 wide trying to make some moves here. It looks like that is Ty Dillon on the bottom line here trying to make the moves. On the outside, Logano trying to make some moves around the outside of 3 wide here. Noah Gragson on the outside of 3 wide. Again, so far, Mike McDowell just hanging in line here. He's third in line here behind Reddick and Suarez. But as of right now, the tire allotment is actually looking like it might be pretty decent. So, let's count it back again. Qualifying set, caution stage 1, end of stage 1. Then you had the either at the Kyle Busch or at the SVG crash, shortly before the end of stage 3 and stage 3 caution. Then you had this most recent caution. So looks like 7 sets of tires. I believe we have 8 allotments, so I believe all the drivers should have somewhere between 1 to 2 sets left, which would be really dicey if you have to go 65 laps on one extra set of tires here. So we might actually see the tire allotment come into play here. Again, we're keeping count, but man, that is not a. Oh, there we go. 67. Sorry, 6 laps to go here. 27 lead changes today. 1 shy of the track record. 28 in the spring of 07 is the track record for for lead changes. And so far, we are absolutely flying. And this is actually the most lead changes in the season as well through the first 4 races. Again, the amount of lead changes. This racing has been amazing. And oh no, Shane Van Gisbergen again, the New Zealander once again with a flat tire, and he's going to try and limp it back to the pits. He is a long ways away, though, so he may get stuck. And we'll have to keep an eye on that one, see if that one ends up turning into a yellow flag. But come on. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so right now we've got Allmendinger going ahead and trying to pass his way up into the 9th position. Here comes Bowman on the bottom line here. Again, this front two has gotten single file out here. Again, Suarez doing really well here. 18 laps on their tires. Meanwhile, a lot of these other drivers having somewhere between 8 to 10 laps on their tires. Again, everybody mostly in the same situation on tires here. Obviously, SVG just freshly in the pits, or maybe not even in the pits yet. But again, so far for the contending cars, it's really a close battle here on the as to who ends up getting these ones. But here we go again. Suarez is close, and everybody else is just trying to hang as close as they can to the rest of these guys. And we go side by side. All right, we got yellow. We got side by side yellow. Okay. Gragson, Hamlin, Logano. All right, so there we go. All right, so again, Noah Gragson here. He's got 2 Fords behind him. He's got Barry and Logano, and he filters Barry to the bottom line as he basically blocked him down there. Let's see. All right, what do we got? All right, so yeah, right now, Joey Logano being able to make his way up through this field, he's done very well on these tires. Again, Gragson trying to hang on to this spot over Barry here, but I think Barry's going to be trying to get that spot here very shortly. Question is now, how long will it take Bell and Larson to come from 20th place to the front on old tires, considering they took fuel only on this last stop. Now, fuel only, the only reason you would do that would be if you think that the tires are going to last, or if you're basically guaranteeing another pit stop, which at 65 to go, I don't know. I would have been maybe at least considering the possibility of making it all the way on this set of tires, although obviously that seems to be a big stretch at this point that you'll make it to the end. And I would virtually guarantee, based on the pace of the cautions for the second half of this race, it definitely feels like the cautions have been more heavy here through the latter part of this one. All right, so there we go. They're advertising the Indy 500 here. Of course, Cup Series driver Kyle Larson will be going out there to try and compete and see if he can win the Harley J. Earl this time. Or sorry, not the Harley J. Earl. That's the Daytona 500. The Borg Warner Trophy. That's the one for Indy. Sorry, I got my 500-mile race trophies mixed up. But yep, here we go. The radio remix for Fox. All right, so there we go. Yep, caution flag for the 19 losing the wheel. Alex Bowman with a speeding penalty as well in the middle there. Again, I don't even remember that happening, but man. 53 laps to go here. Let's see. It has been a minute here. Let's see. 214 laps completed so far today, and Tyler Reddick has led 19 of them. He's getting closer to potentially contending for most laps led. I think Cindric still holds that, though, currently. But I think there's definitely still time for anybody, I believe, to take it, because I don't think we're very far away from... I think a lot of these drivers are still able to get it. All right, so let's go Tyler Reddick. Let's see. Reddick versus Suarez here, battling it out. Alright, so again, the 23-11 recorder, you got Riley Herbst in 27th and Bubba Wallace, who was just involved in that last caution flag. But then you got Tyler Reddick, who's leading the race, which is keeping it at least somewhat respectable for them. Here we go. So them starting to tie up Michael McDowell, they flip away from it. Alright, so there we go again. Right now, the battles for the midfield are interesting. Again, right now, so far, Bell and Larson have been fairly mired in traffic here. They haven't been able to make much happen on their tires the same as everybody else's. Yeah, I think Cindric on fresh tires might be doing a fair amount, though. He's gotten himself up to 12th already. And I think he's on fresh tires. Based on the way he's racing, I would expect him to be on fresh tires. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so 48 laps to go here. Again, we are working our way through this one. It's pretty well here. Alright, let's see. 48 laps to go. Question is, when do you make this next pit stop? Potentially this final pit stop. Because, again, Mike McDowell and Hamlin dicing it up here at the front is definitely getting interesting. Again, if you can make it to like 40 to go, I think that's a very safe spot to go ahead and make your final pit stop. Although, again, at this rate, we've seen caution so frequently that I would almost say there is no safe spot to go ahead and take your final pit stop. Alright, so there we go. And it looks like we go into another side-by-side. Yep, another side-by-side. 46 laps to go. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so here we go. 45 laps to go. And 45 more times around here. And the fact that McDowell is still in the top 5 here is pretty good. He got crossed up by Hamlin, and then Logano was able to follow on through. Alright. Yes. So far, though, it's not going terribly here. Oh, man, it has definitely been a day. Alright, well, right now, again, it's all about right now, how far does McDowell fall and how long did it take him to get back to the front when he gets some fresh rubber added onto his tires. Because, again, right now, all he needs... I'm impressed. Chase Briscoe's back up in the mix. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're just working our way through this one. Alright, so again, next week we head down to Miami. Miami should be a good race. I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully you guys are too. Again, Miami, we got 3 races that weekend. We got Truck Xfinity Cup, Friday, Saturday, Sunday should be a good set of races. I know I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too. Alright. So again, 45 laps to go. They're coming back from commercial break here. Logano trying to make this one happen. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. Stage winners. Let's see. Cars on lead laps. There's still 30 cars on lead lap. 27 lead changes. Again, the question is, when is the next lead change coming? Because at this rate, we've been at 27. We've been close to breaking the record, but not breaking it for a little while now. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so here we go. 39 laps to go. And there we go. Suarez passes Reddick. What? Suarez just closed in on Reddick and passed him. I don't know if Reddick's tires are fading or what, but Suarez just finally closed in past Reddick and takes the lead. There we go. Good on Suarez making this one happen. Alright, so there we go. And there's Ryan Blaney out of the infield care center. Glad he's okay, but man, he has had some terrible luck today. Honestly, the last 3 weeks he's had just rotten luck. Maybe when we go back east for a bit, he'll get this thing straightened out, but it has not been a good time for the driver of the 12. And here we go. Here comes Logano and Hamlin. They're going to try and take these spot here. Reddick putting on some defensive moves here. Alright, so they're showing the replay here of what happened to Ryan Blaney, but man. Yeah, again, what a rotten way for his year to start. And here we go. Hamlin coming to pit road. Denny Hamlin hits pit road. That's the first driver of this bunch that stayed out to potentially make their final stop. And again, I think 35 laps to go. That's a very safe range, I think, to start thinking about your final pit stop here. Again, I don't know what lap you want to go ahead and make your final pit stop on, but if I was the one calling the shots, I would try and call it probably about 35, maybe even 30 to go. But once you see the first one come, you kind of gotta, everybody else has basically got to be thinking about coming to pit road here. Because you know these fresh tires are going to be so much faster here once everybody else does it. So here we go. Josh Berry just went up and took the lead. There we go. Josh Berry. Good on him. And, okay, there we go. They are doing tires. Okay, I was about to say, if they're over there not taking tires after waiting this long, I am concerned as to what the plan is. Josh Berry, Logano, Suarez, McDowell. Alright, so again, 33 laps to go. We got time here. The question is, do they catch? And I say, do we see a caution caught here? Because if McDowell catches a second caution tonight, he might have a pretty good shot at winning this thing. Again, I said all he needed to do was stay in contention here and then get a late restart, and he could have a shot. He is in contention here, and we are in position for a potentially late restart. Again, still 30 laps to go, which is going to take some time to try and make sure you get in position. you maintain this position. But here we go. Logano to the inside on Josh Berry. Gonna just go right up there and take that one. Yeah, Cindric. Oh, Larson actually. Sorry, Larson has now led the most laps over Cindric. He's at 61 laps led over Cindric's 47. All right, well, in that case, I don't know if anybody will be able to pass Kyle Larson at this point in terms of laps led. All right, so there we go. So best is a 2024 playoff drivers so far this season with their best finishes: Logano 12th, Suarez 13th, Keselowski 15th, and Gibbs 16th. That's all of their best finish on the year, and for some of them, they've already wrecked out or had significant enough problems that there's no way like Ty Gibbs is not going to have a better finish than 16th today. Keselowski could improve his best finish. But yeah, there we go. The new track record of lead changes, as Joey Logano is now past Barry, and we now have 30 different lead changes on the day. Gotta love a little bit of history here. Again, 32 out of 238 laps here. It's going pretty well. Alright, this is going very well here. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, again, a lot of these drivers are at different weird spots on the racetrack. The question is, who is on the right strategy here? Again, 43 to only about a 10 lap difference between Larson's tires in 10th and the 71 McDowell. So, question is, alright, so here we go. 27 laps to go. Yeah, we're counting these ones down pretty quickly here. 27 laps to go. Logano, Barry, Suarez. Again, some of the drivers have already made their potentially final stop. And right now we're just kind of waiting to see if who's going to be the next one to make their last stop. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, Logano out in the front of the field. He could save a ton of fuel here and try and just absolutely make it to the end. Kyle Busch slow in the racing groove. It looks like he might be coming to pit road here. Not sure what the issue is. And no, he swerves right back up towards the racetrack. What was he thinking there? Actually, not sure I want to know, because then he might get a suspension. And there's a car in the fence! Say Noah Gragson, tire has blown and caution flag flies. Caution flag flies with 25 laps to go. Good job, McDowell, for not pitting. Alright, now Michael McDowell, come get your second to last set of tires, and we have one more set saved for overtime. That is a great combination there. I feel awful that it had to be Gragson to be the one to have the tire tearing up and lots of sheet metal going everywhere. But, hey, you know what? Hopefully that means that the team will at least be able to go out and collect them. Those sheet metal pieces are actually pretty cool souvenirs that some of the fans who pay the extra money to get infield passes can sometimes snag. So yeah, pit is a sheet metal. The sheet metal off the cars is always a cool souvenir to get. I have a buddy who has a full-on door number of his favorite driver. But yeah, there we go. Again, caution flag is out, and we might be getting ready here. We go into commercial break. Let's see. Or just okay. we go. Not quite going to commercial break yet. I thought they were just going to show him dragging up against the wall here and then go to commercial break. But maybe they've gotten all their commercials out the way here in a timely manner. Yeah, say 6:40. I mean, hey, if we can get this race done by 7 o'clock, I might actually be able to get a video out tonight for you guys. Assuming that this race doesn't go to like a number of overtimes here. But there we go. Christopher Bell and his team have sticker tires out there. The Wood Brothers 21 has sticker tires. Okay. Yeah, and I'm curious if any of these teams are maybe out of tires completely here. Alright, let's see. Alright, so here we go. 23 laps to go. Alright, so here we go. Coming down pit road. There's Josh Berry getting his set of tires. We got the 1 in the 99 and the 48. It looks like they're going to follow down here. Alright, so there we go. I just went and asked one of the reporters who would know better than me as to how many sets of tires they had. Again, I'm really curious about this because, again, I think we might be coming close to the end of the tire window. Although, if they knew they were bringing tires that were going to wear out this quickly, they might have allowed a lot more tires. Like, hopefully not 14. Like, I know they can allow up to anywhere between like 9 to 14. So. Certainly hope it doesn't take. We don't end up going that far. So there we go. Alright, so here we go. 21 laps to go. Again, we're gonna say it's getting close to the end here. They're going with the we're gonna go ahead and do another recap here. Alright, so there we go. But yeah, that is a massive advantage to having an extra teammate or two out there. If you can, considering you can now you can get your tires serviced in a teammate's pit box. I mean, that seems like a unfair ad. Alright, so there we go. Suarez, Berry, Chastain, and Priest, the front 4 rows. McDowell in row 6. Okay. Stenhouse in row 7. Alright, so there we go again. We're just double checking everything. Here we go. Coming off pit road. Oh, Ty Dillon. Did he just run it? Oh, he may have had contact there with Logano's right rear. Oh, boy. Well, there goes Logano's best case scenario there. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Green flag is out. We are racing here with 19 laps to go. 19 laps to go. Haven't gotten a response on how many sets of tires they got, but again, we're getting close to the end. If we run to the checker here, we will be good on tires. The question is, if we get 1 to 2 more cautions here, what will we have left for tires? So here we go. Yeah, William Byron up the middle here. Ryan Preece out in front of him. They are really going to have to try hard to make sure that they don't make any major mistakes here. But again, Suarez, Berry out in front here. Ross Chastain to 3rd. Byron is up into 4th place. He's cleared himself in front of Preece. Preece in 5th. Cindric 6th. And again, this battle is going on here. Kyle Larson trying to go 3 wide up the middle. Not going to be able to get there. Looked like he got arrow loose. Had to catch the car a little bit. But some masterful driving there from Kyle Larson. Most people, it might have been a little bit hard to see there as they were, just kind of with that because, again, Larson did such a good job at making it not look very big, but that easily could have been another wreck. And here we go. 3, looks like possibly looking like 4 wide there. And Stenhouse cutting down in front of Logano. That ain't going to go well if you try and cut down in front of Logano, especially after the questionable move made at Daytona earlier this year. So here we go. Again, Suarez out in front. If Suarez could win this race, I think he takes himself significantly off the hot seat, or at least turns down the temperature quite a bit. Josh Berry up the inside. Berry looking for the lead. Looking to try and get win number 101 for the Wood Brothers after they picked up win number 100 last year at Daytona. And now Josh Berry has the Wood Brothers number 21 car out front and leading at Las Vegas. So many great storylines, and ultimately it'll probably be William Byron winning this thing. But yeah, here we go. Berry and Suarez, they're still locked in a side-by-side battle. Yeah, Byron is able to solidify himself up into 3rd place ahead of Chastain, and now he can close in on these 2 guys who continue to duel side-by-side. Berry versus Suarez. And here we go. The Josh Berry crew members going crazy on the sidelines. Here we go. Again, here we go. Come on, Josh Berry versus Suarez. Someone's got to find an edge here. Again, Suarez looking to try and take the heat off of him as talks of him potentially getting replaced by Connor Zilic are swirling. And if he can win, winning cures everything. But for right now, it looks like Josh Berry to the top of the board here. Josh Berry goes up to the top of the board here, and now, Chastain with some contact as he passes William Byron, William Byron drops behind Ryan Preece here as well, which again just adds to the concern here. Again, it looks like it might end up being an interesting winner after all, because I think really anybody else inside the top 10 almost is a pretty interesting winner outside of the all 400 cars inside the top 10. Okay, wow. I didn't realize all the 100 guys were coming to play. But here we go. Again, right now, 12 laps to go. They're going to have to work their way through this one. But right now, Ryan Preece in the number 60 car is making this one work. 12 laps to go. How many, Suarez is going to have to try and find some speed here because that Penske machine of Josh Berry's has now gotten himself out in front, and they are ahead. He just went about a whole tenth faster that last lap by. So, again, it's not impossible for Suarez to run him back down, but he has got to go. He can't wait around. He can't wait to find out if Berry is going to end up having an issue or if we're going to have another caution. Because, again, 11 laps to go, now 10 to go this time by. And, it is going to be a hard one to try and figure out here. So, there we go. But, so again, Josh Berry, though, he's in the 21 car after being in the 4 car that was shutting down a year ago. So, he's hoping to try and get some better finishes here. Again, 52 starts in the Cup Series. Certainly not a bad one there. All right, so there we go. Again, the Wood Brothers team watching with bated breath here. Again, they know they might be on the verge of win 101 here for the Wood Brothers. Win number 101. And let's go ahead and kill the ads for the rest of the race. Again, ads will be turned back on after the race, but for right now, no more ads. And here we go. Career wins inside the top 5. You've got Josh Berry 0, Suarez with 2, Preece with 0, Chastain with 5, and William Byron, the only driver inside the top 5, with double-digit wins at 14. But as of right now, again, Suarez, he's about 9/10 of a second back. It's going to be hard for him to catch Berry. He's going to need a mistake, and as of right now, I'm not seeing one out of Berry. So here we go. Josh Berry, driver of the number 21. He is going to have to try and figure out something, but right now, Berry is looking pretty close to perfect here. He's not going all the way to the bottom, but you don't need to go all the way to the bottom to find maximum speed here. But again, I think Suarez needs to try something because at this point, he is not going to have enough laps to run this guy back down. So again, it is going to be a tight one here running to the checkers. Again, right now, Suarez, he's going to come up second, I believe, here if he doesn't pick up the pace. And he just lost another 2/10 to Berry that last lap by. So, again, it looks like Josh Berry might be on pace here to run this one back to the checkered flag here. 6 laps to go. Still plenty of time for something to happen here. And there we go. The Wood Brothers and their partnership with Ford have kept them in this thing. 5 laps to go. 5 more times in a round. And again, Josh Berry out in front of the field here. Again, Wood Brothers wins. They don't come all that often. And now we are on the verge of seeing the second win for the Wood Brothers in back-to-back years. And this time it happens on a classic mile-and-a-half track. Josh Berry is making a statement here. The Wood Brothers are a team to keep an eye on here throughout the season. 4 laps to go. 4 more times around. And again, the Wood Brothers racing car. I mean, that classic red and white car, we've seen it on track with a variety of different drivers over the last decade. And it has so rarely been to victory lane. In fact, it has 2 wins in the last decade. 3 wins, in fact, if you go back a whole nother decade than that. So, 2 decades and 3 wins. Back in, actually, over 2 decades back for the 2011 win by Trevor Bayne. Then you have the Ryan Blaney win at Pocono in the 21 car back in 2017. Then last year's surprise win at Daytona where Harrison Burton came through the wreckage. And now Josh Berry is looking to add his name to that illustrious list of drivers to have won in these red and white colors. Some of the other drivers who have driven these colors, you know some of them. Michael Waltrip, again, as we mentioned, Ryan Blaney, Trevor Bayne. Some real contenders that really shaped the sport at different points in time. I mean, Michael Waltrip on track, while he didn't ever do very much of the winning, certainly made a point here on track. Ryan Blaney, he's a Cup champion now, and here we go. 1 lap to go. White flag is out. 1 lap to go, and now caution flag can't even spoil Berry's day. Josh Berry to the top of the board, and barring a wreck here by Berry, which at this point Gilliland is not a driver I'd want to be on the outside of, but here we go. Into 3 and 4, the final time. Josh Berry, you are on the verge. Yep, there we go. Win number 101 for the Wood Brothers, and win number 1 for Josh Berry. There we go. Win number 101 for Josh. Win number 101 for the Wood Brothers here. Again, Josh Berry getting career win number 1. There we go. The call to the checkered flag. I actually felt really good about that one. I'm not usually the most excited about my calls to the end of these races, but that one was good. And there we go. The Wood Brothers jumping with joy again. They know how rare these things are, and the fact that this exact group, I believe most of them stayed the same from Josh Berry to this year. So again, that's a lot of people down there to celebrate. And again, the Wood Brothers racing machine going back to Victory Lane. That is a beautiful looking race car. The red, the white. Yeah, those colors have been around for literal decades with this team. Alright, so there we go. Daniel Suarez coming home a disheartening second. 3rd place, Ryan Preece. 4th, William Byron. 5th was Ross Chastain. Cindric, Bowman, Allmendinger, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott will round out our top 10 finishers here. Again, if you guys just came for the race reaction, that is it. But if you guys stick around for just a little bit longer, we'll talk about some of the driver interviews, and we'll go through the full finishing order. So that is going to be everything, though, for the race recap. So, again, I will also be doing a race recap. So if you guys are a member of the channel, that will be out tonight. If you guys are not a member of the channel, it will be out probably early in the day tomorrow. So, again, I will have a full race recap breaking down this race, but man, it is a cool one to see. Again, Josh Berry with a really cool race win there. Alright, so there we go. Let's go ahead and let's go through the full finishing order. So again, I need to go ahead and get a second leaderboard up here, but there's the entire Wood Brothers team coming out to go celebrate with their guy. Again, Josh Berry doing something that we've seen very few do. Yeah, David Pearson, another probably the most notable name to have driven the Wood Brothers number 21 car. All right, there we go. All right, so again, Josh Berry 1st, Suarez 2nd, Preece 3rd, Byron 4th. We've already talked about a lot of the guys inside the top 10, so I'm looking to try and get the full finishing order for the race. Come on. Oh, there we go. We got Josh Berry. Okay, there we go. There's the leaderboard I was looking for. Nope, that is literally just Josh Berry. There's more than just Josh Berry in the field. Come on. I'm actually hoping to be able to use this race tracker thing for Phoenix in the fall. Come on. Alright, so there we go. Alright, well, we can go off the leaderboard. So again, we ended with the top 10. Yeah. So Brad Keselowski 11th, 12th Christopher Bell attempting the 4-peat, ultimately does not end up getting the fourth win in a row there. Chris Buescher coming home 13th, the second best, 13th being the worst of the RFK drivers. That is a statement there. Justin Haley, the best of the Spire Motorsports cars after a really rough outing for them, coming home in the 14th position, and Joey Logano rounding out your top 15 finishers here today. Michael McDowell 16th. Ultimately, the strategy just didn't quite bounce his way, and he had some rough moments throughout the race, but he ends up coming home 16th. Good job, Michael McDowell. Chase Briscoe recovers to a 17th place finish after having a wheel come off that tire, or having the tire come off the car. Ultimately, I think that is a major credit to the fact that NASCAR amended the rule book to where that isn't a 2-lap penalty anymore of having the wheel coming off. Stenhouse coming home in the 18th position. He ran a really respectable race and honestly deserved a better finish than that, but comes home in the 18th position. Riley Herbst, his first race at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway here in his Cup career, comes home 19th, and John Hunter Nemechek rounds out your top 20. So there we go. Now I've got the leaderboard I can actually scroll on. Let's go. All right, so 21st, Ty Dillon. He had a pretty good run there at the end. Just wasn't able to capitalize on it and ended up falling back to 21st, but he does outdo the other Ty Gibbs, who fought his way back to the lead lap. Hey, major credit to Ty Gibbs. He managed to find his way back on the lead lap and turned what was a bad day into a still not great day. Zane Smith coming home in the 23rd position. Not bad there. Tyler Reddick 24th. 25th will be where Denny Hamlin finds himself. Cole Custer coming home 26th and the final car on the lead lap. Eric Jones 1 lap behind the race in 27th. Bubba Wallace also 1 lap down in 28th place. Todd Gilliland there at the end was 29th, 2 laps shy of the checkered flag. And rounding out your top 30 finishers tonight will be Carson Hocevar, 2 laps off the pace as well for him. Noah Gragson finishes this race 26 laps behind the race in 31st. Austin Dillon comes home 27 laps off the pace in 32nd. 33rd is where we will find Kyle Busch and his 35 laps down. Shane Van Gisbergen comes home 72 laps off the pace in 34th. Welcome to the ovals. Welcome to the 1.5-mile ovals, SVG. Ryan Blaney coming home 73 laps off the pace in 35th. And then rounding out the field, we've got Cody Ware coming home 81 laps off the pace in 36th place. So that is the full finishing order. Thank you guys for everybody that tuned in for, if you guys tuned in for a part of this or for the entirety of this stream. Again, thank you guys for everybody that was a part of this. If you guys enjoy the streams, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and we will be back with Homestead next week. But we will have a race recap out. Again, if you guys are a member of the channel, it will be out tonight. If you guys aren't a member, it'll be out in the morning. So until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next video. Live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody, and goodbye!